Congratulations. You are being rescued.
What's going on, guys and gals? And welcome to Good Reel Hunting, where we hunt for the good reels. You don't have to. And welcome to Good Reel Live. Watch party.
Hey, Brian, we are having a little bit of audio issue real quick on your end.
I imagine at some point that will...
Perfect.
Yeah, that'll fix itself. But yeah, anyway, it's your boy Brad here. Got the Brett man over there. And we got a very special guest today to watch Phantom Menace with us, James Grimm. Brett, go ahead and introduce James for everybody for us and let him know the kind of stuff he's working on. Obviously, my special boy and things like that as well.
Well, there you go. You just did it for me, my friend. But no, this is James Grimm. He's been very, very talented, as you can see of all of his work on the background right there. And yes, Brad said he is the director of the upcoming fan film of My Special Boy. James, how are you doing, my friend?
Good. It's right now. It's 5:02 p.m. Here in the Pacific time zone. 2:30. I started a watch along for Friday the 13th Part 2, and then afterwards I hopped on here.
Right.
That's an excellent transition from some classic horror to a classic franchise in Star Wars.
Oh yeah,
absolutely. That's a nice little freaking Saturday, man. So it's gonna be awesome. We'll give it a few minutes just to see if anybody wants to trickle in here and get started with the movie with us. If not, either way, it's fine. We got Qui-Gon, we got Obi-Wan, and we got little Anakin this time around.
Little Annie.
Oh my gosh! And we got Misa Jar Jar Binks. Misa, your humble servant. I see Chris Snyder's in the house, and Emily Boomer is here. So it should be our
Richmond, Chris Snyder says, according to a wise man, Mr. Yankovic, soon I'm going to be a Jedi. You're damn right, and I can sing it for you, but I don't think people are here to see me sing. So you're good for tonight.
You should sing it, dude. I'm here to see you sing.
But does James want me to sing it?
Do it.
Okay. Sorry, something happened in my throat.
Oh boy.
Let's see. Emily, how are you doing? Yeah, we got a couple of people here just getting here. We'll wait a couple of minutes. Around, let's say, give them about 7 more minutes before we hit play. And while they're waiting and just getting set up, James, what got you into Star Wars?
I wish I had a picture right now to show you a little me when I was 7, actually holding the gold box special edition for Christmas that I received. It's somewhere. But what got me into Star Wars, I want to say I was probably 4 years old, and I'd go visit my grandparents, and they had all the Indiana Jones movies on VHS. They had the Star Wars movies on VHS, and I remember being a kid and popping those in and falling in love. I used to take little flashlights and act like I'm swinging it back and forth like it's a real lightsaber. And, as a child, my favorite was Return of the Jedi. And then growing up, my favorite's probably now Empire Strikes Back. I have a deep love for Revenge of the Sith, and that's probably because that was the first Star Wars film that I had actually seen in theaters.
Really?
2005, I think it was. So I love that film as well.
Oh, there you go. I didn't know Revenge of the Sith was your first one, because me and Brad's first one was The Phantom Menace.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So we got
a lot of nostalgia.
Yeah, we talked about that. We did a little episode the other day, last Saturday, where we talked about that and how we might like it a little bit more than a lot of people do just because of that. And I just remember. I mean, obviously, I was really young at the time, but I just remember all this stuff going on. I mean, it was such an event when this thing came out, man. It was similar to when Force Awakens came out, right? Whenever that's all everybody was talking about, and so much, speculation, things like that. So that's awesome, man. So James, I can't remember exactly at what point we scheduled this, but I feel like we had some other movies on the table as far as being a guest. What made you choose to do the Phantom Menace of all things? Because I think we still had a few other ones open, if I'm not mistaken.
I think it was Attack of the Clones. I think it was Solo as well.
Okay, so
yes.
Yeah. So
we gave the bad one to Chad, by the way, with Solo. So
oh, you did?
Yes, because he likes to stir the pot. So what better way to do that with Solo?
There you go. Oh yeah, I mean, like, while Phantom Menace is not like my favorite by any means, there's a lot of things I'm kind of like, I kind of like shy away from. I can't help but really like Qui-Gon Jinn. I really like the return of Obi-Wan, and then we get to get introduced to Darth Maul, and we see Anakin as a child, which is cool to bring him in. Even though I'm not the biggest fan of some of the scenes that he's in, but it has some charming moments and things like that, and I love the double blade lightsaber from Darth Maul. It's just it's iconic, and it's great. It's great stuff.
Oh yeah, and I'm sure we'll discuss it too. The Duel of the Fates score, easily my favorite out of the whole Star Wars franchise. It's either that or the Empire from The Empire Strikes Back. Just pretty much a good old tie when it comes to that.
Score is great.
Yeah, they're both fantastic. I think John Williams is really freaking. That was the best part about these prequel movies is the score for sure, man. He really knocked it out of the park. It's good stuff. So Revenge of the Sith, I guess, since that was your first one you saw in theaters, I guess that you probably have. I mean, you mentioned it already, but how high up on your list would that one be because of the extra nostalgia there for you?
You mean between all 9 movies? Yeah.
If you had to, I mean, you don't have to. Just roughly off the top of your head, if you had to put it somewhere in there.
Well, I like it more than Phantom Attack. I like it more than Return of the Jedi, actually, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm not actually super high on Return of the Jedi as much as I was when I was a child.
I'm the same way.
The Last Skywalker, better than that. It's up there. It definitely makes middle tier, if not like the higher tier, like of the ones I prefer.
Sure.
As I love the transition from like you see him in Attack of the Clones. He's wearing lighter. Oh no! In Attack of the Clones, he was still wearing a darker outfit, wasn't he?
Anakin.
Yeah.
He does. I think a little bit, but he's for the most part. I think he's kind of matched up with Obi-Wan in that one for the most part.
Oh, for the most part, yeah. I think you're right, actually. And then the transition to the dark side and how he becomes Darth Vader, and there is cringe moments where you see he's like, no, I think that's just like, why would you do that? But I love that film. I really do.
Yeah, that's awesome. But we got a couple more people that just joined us. The Adventures of Big Daddy J. What's up, man?
Big Daddy.
See it. And then we got, of course, Horde Head Heather. Hey, friends, just stopping in to say hello. Have a great show. Thank you so much. Heather, I know, is a fan of this movie, so we'll try to do her proud.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
And then, this chat just got a little filthy.
Oh,
Filthy Dan.
What's up, dude?
Yes, search your feelings. You know for it to be true, Dan. And then, of course, we got Mike Harper. Hey, you all beautiful people. I'm not so sure about me, but everybody else, that's true. And we got King Need Gore. Hey, yo, man. What's up, man? So we appreciate you all being here. And right before we hit play, I just wanted to address, I know we are going a little bit in a not traditional order. Usually the traditional order is 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. But we just figured that we're just going to do something a little different and just start with episode 1.
Yeah. What the hell? I mean, I figured this thing's not going to go. I mean, it's not going to be weekly, really, because we still got other episodes we're going to be throwing in there, and we don't want to. Stream Demons obviously is next week, and we want to tune in for that, and other things like that. So we just wanted to just casually start at the beginning, work our way through, and just it'd be a good time. Chris, to answer your question about the timestamp here, we are all Brett and James are both watching it there on Disney Plus. I got the Blu-ray, but we're all just before the basically
the Fox Century. Yeah, the Fox Century thing right before the music plays for that Fox intro.
Yep. I'm at 000s. I think they said they were as well. As soon as we hit play, the logo is going to pop up, and then it'll go into the Lucasfilm, and then the long go in a galaxy far, far away. So, oh yeah, and then we'll see some good stuff, man. It'll be fun. We'll get into this thing, and I'm about ready when you guys are. Yeah, I'm ready, and James, are you ready?
Yeah, absolutely. I was trying to find that picture of me as like a 7-year-old holding that box set. I can't find it though.
I hope you do find it because I bet that's just awesome.
Yeah.
Chat, let us know when you're ready, and we'll give it about one more minute here, then we'll get the show on the road.
It's gonna be a good time, baby.
I said, what kind of Star Wars score was that?
That's the best one.
For what episode?
It's going to be in the spin-off series.
Oh, it better be the Ryan Johnson one in that new trilogy I heard about.
Oh, man, I hope that happens.
I can't believe someone actually selected to do The Last Jedi with you guys.
That's going to be a fun one, though. I mean, for a watch party, I think we can just sit back and pick it apart, man.
Yeah,
you're not a fan.
Yeah, so I'm actually looking forward to. Of course, when it's Star Wars, I'm going to watch it, good or bad. Even if it's the Ewok Planet one, I'm sure we're going to watch that one down the road.
Hell yeah, we will.
Oh gosh, Ewoks. So let's see here. All right, I believe we are ready. I haven't seen anybody say stop or anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, then play, and that's when we'll play.
Sounds good.
All right, so here's the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and play.
We're into it.
See, what does Chris say right before we get started? Can you discuss your guests you have coming up for the rest, or do you want to keep it a surprise? No, Chris, we can't tell people that you're going to be doing Revenge of the Sith, okay? Just comment. No, shoot, I just pretty much spoiled it. But no, at the end of the video, I'll kind of release on who our special guest is. But right now, we got Beauty on our screen.
Yeah, somewhat. So yeah, man, I just remember seeing this thing in theaters, and good times, man.
Yeah, I was like, I was a little kid when I saw this with my brother. He was, of course, Star Wars freaking out about it. But here's just little me just looking at the fancy lightsaber lights going, ooh.
Real quick, just look at this first paragraph and see what you're getting into, dude. Freaking, we're already talking about taxations and trade routes and all kinds of stuff. But it's gonna be
not
fun.
like the Sith Lords going to take over a planet.
Yeah, Congress, Republic, yeah. But you know what? I will say that the story is pretty creative. I mean, I don't think it was written well per se when it comes to scripts and whatnot, but George Lucas does know how to freaking come up with a story.
Mm-hmm.
If it was just paced better, I think these prequels really could have worked out better.
I found that picture.
Did you?
Yeah. Oh,
Hell
it's
yeah.
embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Let's see. There's little Jimmy.
Oh,
7 years old, holding the little. That's my Christmas present.
Dude, I used to own that.
That's
Oh
awesome.
man, dude, I'm so jealous. Like, please tell me you still have it.
No, I'm sorry.
Ah,
Yeah, no,
Breaks
my heart's
my
broken
heart.
too, man. Got stolen.
I got this freaking the classic one, right?
That's the one that came out before it, right?
Yeah, I got this as a kid. And,
I used to own that too.
you had both of them, Bert? You don't have either one of them anymore?
I had that, the silver one, like all kinds of colors.
I got this for Easter one year, and I just never freaking looked back. We talked about it briefly the other day on the other show we did, but yeah, man, as a kid too, Return of the Jedi was my favorite of these.
Now, my most recent pickup is this.
Oh, that's what I want.
Is that
Yeah,
is that the 4K set?
It is,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
dude,
sir.
yeah, I need to get my hands on that.
It's
That
fucking
I want
pricey.
really bad, man.
We're about to get Obi-Wan saying his classic line.
I actually quite like the opening for this. I mean, it's not like exciting. I mean, it does
Good
get
feeling.
really.
But no, Liam Neeson was just a perfect cast choice to play Qui-Gon.
Dude, he was so good, man. I used to. When this came out. I mean, you guys remember when this came out and it was the only prequel there for a couple years, for a few years, and we're like, this is kind of interesting. I used to watch the shit out of this.
Yeah, me too. Just for the last act. That's all I really did. That and the pod racing.
Yeah, we'll get into that.
Hey, Emily, we're 3 minutes and 41 seconds in.
Yes, thank you, James.
You're welcome.
We're right where. Why am my mind's just slipping right now? Oh, the Viceroy is talking to the droid, and the droid's about to give him coffee or whatever kind of drink.
Blue coffee.
I don't think they have yet. Oh yeah, blue milk. That's the answer.
But right off the bat here, we got a completely, kind of different set design than the original trilogy. Just more crisp, more fresh, more new, I guess you could say. Not as gritty or grimy as the stuff you see in the new trilogy, the original trilogy.
Yeah, then there's the Sith Lord himself, Darth Sidious.
All right, I got to answer Chris here. Will we be talking about how underrated Watto is and how badass that pod racing scene is? No, we won't.
Damn it, that's what I was getting ready to say. God, I hate sharing the same wavelength with you.
Yeah, Chris, are you a fan of the pod racing scene? Because I know a lot of people are, but it's just not my speed. And I think James, you said you weren't much of a fan of it either.
No.
Oh, yeah, I know we'll get to it. Oh wait, no, we did that one. Nick Cooling, what's up, man? Hey guys, I just watched the first 3 episodes with my buddy last week. Phantom Menace. It's not the best, but it has no much nostalgia, and I see past a lot of the flaws. Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. Like, I know the flaws are there, but again, nostalgia plays a huge factor in this movie, so I just learned to forgive it.
Yeah, dude, I'm with you there on that because, again, it's all nostalgia, man. Like when I was a kid, when I was about 9, 10, I watched this thing on repeat. Like I said, but before the next one came out, and I just, as a kid, I actually liked Jar Jar.
Unfortunately, everybody who saw this movie as a kid loved the Jar Jar effect.
Yeah. Yeah. I used to collect the Pepsi cans.
Yes.
I was talking about that the other day.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Did you get them all?
I did.
I remember I was telling Brett the other day in the show from last Saturday that I did the same thing, but I freaking left the Pepsi in the air and they freaking all exploded. They all started leaking out.
Dude, yeah, so you're supposed to drink it.
I like this part right here. Where he's trying to get through the door.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they introduced a lot new, like more Jedi powers in this one too.
They did, man. They're in their prime for the first time here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, dude, I love the destroyers. Like the look of them.
I do too. Yeah, that's pretty cool. You see, here in a second when these guys run off, though, it looks kind of silly.
Yeah.
It's like
hey, that's that Jedi speed, man.
I actually think, and I might be wrong, we'll see as we get into it, but I think this movie actually looks better than the next two when it comes to the CGI. I feel like they don't go too over the top with it.
Yeah, kind of like they haven't figured it out yet.
Yeah, like once you get to the second and the third one's like, yeah, it's the whole thing. Mostly the second one, it's so bad.
Mm-hmm.
It at least looks like they're in a real room at times here. What do y'all think about these battle droids, man?
Yeah, I actually like the look of the battle droids, like with them being different colors, kind of representing which division they're in. I think that was a really nice touch into detail.
Yeah.
Never
really thought about it, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I think I like the fact that they changed them up. Instead of just doing the same stormtroopers and they did something different. Whereas as cool as it was to see, and I'm kind of glad they did. But like the new trilogy, they just brought the stormtroopers back, and they changed the look a little bit, but it's the same. You know, it's the same thing.
Oh, you meant in comparison to like how they're like essentially the stormtroopers of this series.
Yeah. If you had to you kind of like it. Do you like the change up or the look up?
I think it's cool. I think it gives us something new. I really like how this goes before the original trilogy and how it kind of expands it and shows you what else was there. And stormtroopers weren't a thing then, so I do like that. And seeing sets like that, or not sets like this, but scenes like that, you see this beautiful looking kind of place. It doesn't look all abandoned, destroyed. Not dark. It just looks like good place.
Yeah, kind of like what Brad said, like about like this is like kind of like almost the prime of the galaxy of how everything is right before the Sith took over it.
Precisely.
Yeah.
Let's see. Chris, I am a fan of the pod racing thing, especially on Blu-ray, and I can't imagine that in 4K. Dude, I know. That's why I want the 4K set so bad, just to look at everything.
It's pretty nice.
Oh man, I wish I was rich.
I want that, dude, so bad. I got the 6-pack Blu-ray thing that they had, which is cool. But when that 4K came out, dude, that thing looks badass. It's
pretty cool. I mean, it's fucking expensive, dude. And then when I did an unboxing on my channel actually of it, of showing all the discs and the booklet and what's in the book and everything. And it's cool. It's really great and all. My only thing is that it just feels like. I don't know. I bought it for 4K, but then there's still the backup discs that are just straight Blu-ray, and I don't know.
How did the 4Ks look on the original trilogy? How's those transfers? I don't think I've seen them yet.
So I haven't watched them all yet. I've watched Phantom Menace. I watched that back in September, and then The Rise of Skywalker I watched, and then The Revenge of the Sith, and those looked pretty damn awesome.
I can imagine.
Oh, no, Empire Strikes Back as well. The snow scene at the beginning.
Oh man,
dude, phenomenal.
That's awesome.
See, I want to go. I want to go ahead. Like I don't care. Like if I go into debt, I want to buy them right now. But Mike Harper, I'm guilty. I love the pod racing scene. There we go. See, I'm glad.
It's definitely a highlight of this movie.
Oh boy, I gotta look away. I can't look what's getting ready to happen. Filthy Dan, whenever Empire Strikes Back rolls around, I got a funny Pepsi. And Brad, you know I can't read. Yeah, for you all, suspense.
Can't wait for that one, Dan. Danny boy.
Oh, it's gotta be. It'll be better than this right here.
I spike.
Oh my gosh. Jar Jar's
CGI isn't the best these days.
No.
I saw Chris Snyder mentioned earlier on the Revenge of the Sith CGI looks pretty damn good. It does at times, man. I think the opening battle sequence, the uncut little battle scene they have, the space battle, that looks freaking glorious, man. That looks awesome. But then when you get in later, when they're doing battles and stuff with the stormtrooper, in Revenge of the Sith and Attack of the Clones, they didn't dress out a single person in the stormtrooper outfit. Every single one of them is CGI, and that always takes me out of it a little bit. Which that for some reason that just really bothers me. They did that. There's no actual stormtrooper anywhere in that movie. It's just so disappointing. But for the most part, it does look pretty good in that. It's just I really his reliance on the blue screen is just. It kills me, man.
It's not a highlight.
No, neither is Jar Jar's eyes right there.
Yeah. And they changed, and we'll see it here in a minute, but for this one, they had Yoda initially as a puppet in here, and they changed him to damn CGI too.
Yeah, I don't know why they feel like that's necessary to change that. I guess just the ooh and ah people, like especially the younger kids. But I like Puppet Yoda. Because again, that brought nostalgia for the original trilogy.
Oh, in this film?
Yeah, like
I always laughed at it.
Oh yeah.
Look at this little flip right here by Jar Jar.
I would give that a 8 out of 10. I can do better. Erica, how are you doing? We appreciate you being here.
Hi, Erica. This is cool. I like
Erica.
Yeah, see, this is a beautiful shot. And again, like I'm going to keep on saying this the entire night. I cannot wait to see this in 4K of this whole Gungan city.
I love how the camera's just moving, and then it's approaching. As it's approaching, the city just starts to expand, and you're like, "Wow, this is crazy."
Yeah, I know. Like that is a great camera shot. I didn't even notice that until you said it.
Yeah, it's cool. I always enjoyed just the idea of this underwater city.
Mm-hmm.
I always thought that was pretty cool. It gets a little weird here in a second, and yeah, but overall, I like the idea of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just again, something new that is just being brought to the Star Wars universe. Or
J-Man, how are you, man? Jason,
what's going on, J-Man?
What's up, dude?
Yeah, so I know he'll have a live stream coming up soon, so we appreciate you just stopping by and saying hello real quick.
Chris Snyder says, "How dare you, sir? Commander Cody does not get enough credit, dude. He was good, man. But like when he's sitting there talking to Obi-Wan and he's up on the horse or the whatever the freaking creature, he's like, oh yeah, horse. He's like, yeah, he's talking to him like his face stands out. It looks like it's almost floating there, and the rest of it's just freaking cartoon. Like it's just that kills me, man."
Ooh, we got Boss Nass.
This is a cool setting, though.
Mm-hmm. This is like the underwater Jedi temple, if there was ever one.
All right.
Yeah, you see, like Obi-Wan, like freaking just is like wise for his age during this time of his Jedi training.
I know. I love Hugh McGregor's my favorite part about that and the score.
Yeah, I'll say the casting choices for a lot of the characters were just spot on.
What about Qui-Gon here doing the old mind tricks, dude?
He can't do a mind trick on Boss Nass. He's too smart.
He just did.
Oh man! So
when you watch this and you see how like Qui-Gon's his master, or his apprentice, and you see how that transitions from Obi-Wan being the training Anakin. Do you look at Obi-Wan as a failure in comparison to Qui-Gon Jinn?
I've always kind of thought that, honestly. Like, and I don't want to because I don't know. I just don't like. I love Hugh McGregor as Obi-Wan, but I don't like the way they portrayed him really in this trilogy a lot of the times, because he's like at the end of the Attack of the Clones, he gets freaking destroyed by Count Dooku and he's just knocked out. Same thing happens in the beginning of the third one. Yeah. He has a good showing. He has a good showing at the end of the Revenge of the Sith with Anakin, obviously, but yeah, I've always kind of thought like he just, I don't know. I thought maybe he wasn't ready to be a master yet, maybe just because Qui-Gon dies and whatnot. But I don't know. I think Anakin was also just it was all because of Anakin was just you couldn't train him.
It's almost like Obi-Wan didn't want to do it. He felt pressured because Qui-Gon wanted to save the boy and he wanted to fulfill what Qui-Gon wanted, and ultimately just couldn't be what Qui-Gon was. And I do look at Obi-Wan as sort of a failure, but not by his fault. Obviously Anakin was duped to go into the dark side, and by Palpatine and things like that. But I think Ewan's great.
Jason, what's up, man? Hey guys, happy Star Wars Saturday. All hail Darth Maul and his 10 minutes of film time. No. They got one of the coolest Star Wars characters of all time, and he only got 10 minutes.
He's coming back though, dude. He's gonna come back in that Obi-Wan show.
Oh, dude, I cannot wait for that Obi-Wan show.
What do y'all think about this big ass fish right here, dude?
There's always a bigger fish.
CG is a little weird.
Who'd you go my fish?
Do you really call that a fish, though?
The first one.
Like
Well, I know the first one, but that one kind of looks like a Komodo dragon, but underwater. With really big muscles.
Yeah, dude, that thing is cool.
It's crazy to think Darth Maul was in this for only 10 minutes, but he's so iconic now.
Oh, I know. It's like that's what the Clone Wars show really did a good job with. It's just to bring his popularity back.
Mm-hmm.
Like I haven't watched all of it, but I just know the parts he was in. I heard they nailed his character. Filthy Dan, there really is a lot of Marvel over in the prequels.
I think so too, man. I mean, they get a bad rep, and obviously they're nowhere near as good as the original trilogy for the most part. I mean, Revenge of the Sith, you can make a case for, but there is. I mean, I still get a lot of enjoyment out of watching all three of these movies.
Right, Brad. This is more directed to you, Brad. Man, we got a lot to discuss when I come on for the Revenge of the Sith.
Hell yeah, we do, man. I'm ready, man. It's gonna be good.
Oh man, I was like, we're looking forward to all of it. Like we're thrilled to start this, and James, we appreciate you being our very first guest on our channel.
This is your first episode.
Yeah, this is our first one for the Star Wars Watch series, so it's a big step.
Gotcha. That's cool, man. Thanks so much for having me, guys.
Oh, dude, you're so welcome. Like when I heard you were a Star Wars fan, I'm like, oh, we gotta get James on.
Yeah, dude, I love the series, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like, and somebody said it earlier, but there's not really a bad Star Wars movie. Probably the closest one to it is Last Jedi and Attack of the Clones, but all of them are good in their own unique way.
Yeah, I can still get enjoyment out of watching those.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really like what Last Jedi did to the trilogy, obviously, but it's got some great moments in it, man. Just to look at.
You guys ever plan on doing a Mandalorian watch along, like a couple episodes per episode? You do?
That wouldn't be a bad idea.
That would be an excellent idea to continue doing that. Like, I know they're going to want us to do the Ewok movie or whatever that's called. Like, I think that's what the Slaughtered Lamb wanted to do. Asked us first. It's like, y'all doing the Ewok movie? I'm like, no, you're doing the New Hope, and you're going to like it.
That's a great idea, James. I think maybe when the next before the next season comes out, maybe we might do that. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
Dude, I would love to be a part of it, guys, because I'm doing the same thing with Cobra Kai soon next month.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, I just got done with Cobra Kai a month ago. Like, I freaking binge watched the crap out of it, and I absolutely loved it.
Erica says, Ewan McGregor was amazing. I couldn't have chosen anyone better to play my all-time favorite Jedi and Star Wars character. I agree, man. He knocked it out of the park in these movies, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, for sure we'll do. I think the Mando thing's a great idea. We'll let you know and get you back on for that for sure.
That'd be sweet, man. Yeah, I love that show. It's fucking so good. Hey, I'm sorry. I just use this. I don't know if swear words are allowed here. I do apologize.
Feel free.
Go away. We got no fucking rules. Oh shit.
Oh.
Shit, Bert.
Yep. Watch it. That's just kidding. But no, man. You are totally good. And we're just three guys just chilling, watching Star Wars with 11 of our good friends here.
Awesome.
That's right.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
While they're doing these freaking trade negotiations here, Filthy Dan says Commander Cody and his Lost Planet Airmen definitely do not get enough credit. Talking to Chris Snyder, but Commander Cody, I mean, he was good, man. He was solid. I just wish his head wasn't floating around.
Oh, well, we got Mike here saying, I can't stand The Last Jedi, but I got buddies that love it, and I respect that. You know what? Yeah, if y'all love The Last Jedi, great. Like that, just there's that phrase of one man's trash is another man's treasure. So good for you on that.
I like this part here where they freaking destroy these freaking droids, no problem.
Yeah, or y'all can say Jar Jar let them take care of it because he's trying to hide his secret identity as a Sith Lord.
He was hanging around in the background. I was going to point that out, but he's freaking in the back.
one thing The Last Jedi has for it, honestly, I mean, it has several things for it, and I'm not the biggest fan myself, but the cinematography for that film is pretty beautiful, right?
Oh, I know, right? Like that throne room scene, like as Brad always states, one of the best shots in the whole Star Wars franchise.
100%. And the Battle of Crate, I love the looks of that too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, again, that's why, like, we did a video about this, but like, Rian Johnson deserves a chance at an actual trilogy without anybody getting involved with it.
Yeah, as long as he's doing his own story, I think he would nail it, man. Not messing around with somebody else's story.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think he's capable.
Yeah, like it has to be a good script, but like that, so we'll have just to do like a wait and see approach on that.
I want to see some Knights of the Old Republic style stuff, man.
Oh my gosh!
I want freaking Keanu Reeves to be a Jedi.
Dude, that would be so sick.
Dude, he's got the look of a damn Jedi. Like,
that would be so badass, dude. I was hoping, like, of all these Disney Plus things they were doing, I was hoping they were gonna go that route with at least one of them. But they did have one called The Acolytes. Have you seen? It's like set 350 years before this movie. Have you seen anything about that, James?
No.
It looks pretty cool. So it's like it's set 350 years before Phantom Menace, and it kind of shows the emergence of the dark side. Like everything's kind of fine and dandy. From what the original synopsis said, like everything's kind of fine and dandy, and you see the emergence. It's like a mystery thriller kind of thing, where the dark side kind of emerges a little bit.
Kind of like a dark side prequel kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm curious. That sounds really cool, actually.
Yeah, that was the one That's one of the ones I'm most excited about of all the things they were doing.
Oh, what's Chris got here? As long as you don't swear in the first minute, you're good. YouTube does something when you curse in the first minute, from what I heard.
Oh,
well, that would be a good thing to note, but I would love to try that. Challenge accepted, as Chris will say.
Yeah, I'm kind of interested to try that out. Oh, yeah, here we go. Hello, boyos. We got freaking R2 coming up here, man.
The little asteroid droid.
The shields are kind of interesting here, where they don't.
Only if they had the aluminum Falcon, then they could have made for that blockade real easily.
How wooed! I don't know how these.
I'm just kidding, guys. It's not called the aluminum Falcon. That's something Robot Chicken made a joke of. It's the Millennium Falcon.
Y'all ever wonder like how these droids stay up on top of this thing?
Here's our boy R2 fixing the problem. One plug in at a time.
What y'all think about bringing R2 and C-3PO along so early in this?
R2 I really didn't have a problem with, which I'll be honest with you, the first time I watched this, that Civil Droid, I literally thought that was C-3PO working for the Trade Federation.
That would have been interesting.
Yeah, I think they did bring him in a little too early. I mean, I think them being left out in the first movie, and then finally the second movie comes along, and you see the return of those characters. You're like, oh, look, then you get the nostalgia factor brought back a little early in this film.
Yeah, they threw all those original characters at us immediately just because of the older fan base. But I'm with you. Like, if you would just dragged it out and introduced them one bit at a time, that would have been a lot more effective.
Exactly.
I think so too, man. Because you get R2 here, and then here in just a few minutes, we see C-3PO naked, but he's there.
Lots of showing.
I'll be right back, guys.
All right, you go right ahead, man. Yeah, we're about to get our first introduction to one of the most badass characters in all of Star Wars.
Anakin.
Annie. Oh gosh,
dude, that's like freaking Wendy from Shining. Danny. Where's that from, dude?
Oh, there he is.
Oh, that's badass, dude.
Damn, look like badass. I'm trying to get down. I'm sure a lot of people know. I'm trying to get Destiny to watch this. She would love that makeup effect look on Darth Maul right there.
I think so too, man.
Dude, Ray Park is such a beast.
Yeah, yes.
That little emergence there where he walks in behind Sidious. Oh, so good, man.
J-Man, have a good show, guys. Gotta go do mine. Hey, thank you, man, and good luck to your show as well.
Yeah, thanks for stopping in, man.
Cheers.
I'll drink to that.
Have a good show, man. Take care.
Look how dirty R2 is, dude. I just, R2, man, it's such a. Of course, Star Wars is the land of coincidences, but it's just such a coincidence.
Or how convenient.
Yeah. He just happens to be there, and then C-3PO happens to be getting built by Anakin.
Yeah, which that's the part I don't like. I'm like, literally, they're going to let Darth Vader build C-3PO.
And they never had a redemption with Darth Vader and C-3PO. Like, they never had a reunion in the original trilogy, man, where they could have been buddies again or anything like that. He just freaking disavowed him entirely. How disappointing. It would have been cool, man.
A lot of things overlooked.
Mm-hmm. Chris, I would love to see this. I am determined to do a Darth Maul look eventually. I'm not nearly ready for that one. Dude, when that happens, oh, man, take lots of pictures.
Dude, you should do it for that Revenge of the Sith, man.
Ooh.
Yeah, so, Chris, you still have like about maybe a good month before that. So you got plenty of practice.
I like the ship.
The chrome ship.
It's kind of shiny. Kind of cool to look at. This is where I don't like where they freaking separate Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan here, man.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of like the apprentices are always supposed to be following the master. So why? Like, see, I would have easily took an Obi-Wan over Jar Jar.
Yeah, seriously. But Jar Jar had to go step and doo-doo.
I guess I guess just the reason for it is like two Jedis together, it'd be too obvious something's going on just to blend in with the environment.
Big doo-doo this time.
And then, of course, if we have not mentioned already, there is the absolutely beautiful Natalie Portman.
Oh, yeah.
Where I believe Star Wars is where she got her big push into like other movies.
But she likes 8-year-olds, dude, and it's a little weird.
Dude. Dude. Yes.
No, she's 14 and he's 9.
Oh, it's
according to the Weird Yankovic song. That's what they say. She's just 9 and she's 14. Yes. Yeah.
This where he steps in doo-doo?
Yeah, there it is. See, that that's just directly towards kids. Like, that just serves no purpose in the story.
Cool look of Tatooine here. Of course, big ass CGI freaking creature walking in there. What the fuck is that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they did that in New Hope too, man.
There's the money greedy little bastard.
Is this the first film that Keira Knightley was in as well?
Maybe.
Wait a minute. Was she the queen?
Yeah, they swap. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, I totally forgot about that. Like past me would be like, shame on you, Feature Bread. And then here's the kid from Jingle All the Way.
Chris says my boy Watto's coming up, dude. I don't mind Watto. I kind of like Watto, honestly. He's a cool yeah.
Dude, Jingle All the Way was great.
Oh gosh, that's one of my all-time favorite Christmas movies.
Dude, Phil Hartman was great.
Yeah. I love that, dude.
See, Brad came up with the great idea here that they should combine this movie and the second movie to be episode 1 and let these two be like older.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of a common thing. Like, you see that a lot. Like, a lot of people would like to see, because 2 feels almost blank, like the Attack of the Clones. Like, it just feels like void of anything really important going on. I don't know. I just in this way, this movie can feel that way at times too. So I don't know. I just feel like it was drug out a little bit too much.
I'm a person. My name is Anakin. I was like, well, dude, you're still a slave.
Jamie, let me talk to your mother.
One customer.
Oh man, like this is my favorite. Actually, I'll be honest with you. This is my favorite scene right here. Bam. Jar Jar gets kicked in the nards.
I never noticed that before.
Yeah, gets kicked in the nards. That's my all-time favorite because that's what Jar Jar deserves.
I like this part right here, dude. Where he tries to, I don't know why he wasn't able to do the mind trick on Watto. I mean, he doesn't seem like he's that powerful, but it's a cool little scene.
Hey, mind tricks don't work on him. Only money. But Crystal Lake Counselor 1977, welcome to the channel. Why didn't Obi-Wan just force heal Qui-Gon? And why didn't Qui-Gon disappear after his death the way Ben Solo did? Dude.
Well, it's because that's before they figured these things out, right? This is early on. Those are powers that weren't. So it's alluded to at the end of Revenge of the Sith that Qui-Gon has figured out between this movie and Revenge of the Sith how to live in the Force ether, essentially. So that's a new skill that he learned. And then obviously between now and Rise of Skywalker, where they're freaking healing each other, that's what 60 years of time have well, maybe not quite 60.
Or just something around that time.
Yeah, that's a long time. You see each trilogy, you see new abilities kind of happening, right? Yeah. In the sequel trilogy, I mean, it's kind of all over the place with their abilities, but you see obviously Last Jedi, you see Luke doing the Force projection, you see Kylo and Rey doing their connections from afar and all that stuff. So it's just over time they learn these new abilities. You know, they go back and they read the text and all kinds of stuff like that. So at this point, long story short, the healing hasn't been done yet at any point in canon. So it's just not something they knew about yet.
Even though Obi-Wan did use the healing on Luke at the beginning of A New Hope.
Did he?
Yeah, like you remember when Obi-Wan puts his hand over Luke? Like, whatever purpose did he serve by doing that?
I think he was just waiting on him to wake up, dude. After he got knocked out by the sand people. Is that what you're talking about? When he gets knocked out?
Yeah, it gets whacked in the head. If Obi-Wan puts his hand over his head, and then boom, he popped right up.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know. I guess that could happen, but I've always just kind of seen that as Luke got knocked the fuck out, and just trying to wake him up.
Yeah, so there we go. A Tusken Raider can knock out Luke, but a Stormtrooper can't hit a damn blaster.
Only Imperial Stormtroopers are so precise.
According to Wikipedia, the Queen and Anakin are 1 year apart in birth.
What?
That makes no sense.
The height difference. Like, how the hell is that possible?
Apparently, Padme was born 46 BBY, while Anakin was born. Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. My math. I fucked my math up. Never mind.
Okay, you're scaring me. I'm like, how is this? Like somebody's got a fake ID or something.
Yeah, so they are 5 years apart. Fake ID. Yeah, they are 5 years apart. Never mind. Disregard.
Okay. Ooh, thank God. I was like God, child pedophile or something.
She still is.
Statue of Liberty.
I've never known a 15-year-old or a 14-year-old into a 9-year-old. I just never heard of it.
Yeah. Sebulba was a dick. Yeah, but he was kind of a cool dick. Like, I didn't mind Sebulba.
He's a cool character. That we just had the introduction of Sebulba here. He was a cool character. It was a good intro. He was one of the Pepsi cans, man. And James, do you remember you had the Pepsi cans? Do you remember the Taco Bell freaking thing that they were doing at the time? They had all these little game pieces or whatever you had to collect with your Happy Meals or whatever. And you had like a board. They gave you like a board.
Doesn't have Happy Meals.
I don't remember.
They gave you like a little board, and like you had to get these little tokens, these round tokens, like filling in the pieces. They had all the characters. For some reason, I just remember that like it was yesterday, dude. I got damn Yoda like 28 times.
Oh my. Yoda. Oh wait, sorry, wrong one. Chris Nair. I smell bullshit. No, you smell icky goo. Get it right, Chris.
I'm looking up those toys and I don't remember them.
Yeah, I was I'm having a hard time remembering that Star Wars game from Taco Bell. Like, I think I've heard of it, but I can't get an image in my head what it looks like. So I'm gonna have to Google it afterwards.
It's just for some reason I remember it like it was crystal clear, man. That's part of the stuff. Oh yeah, here's C-3PO naked.
Oh gosh! Right before that disaster getting ready to happen, Crystal Lake Counselor, I'm glad I found this channel. I just subscribed, dude. Thank you so much. That means the world to us that you did that. And as Emily said, welcome to the family. We're all of us, like a lot of people in the chat too, have their own YouTube channels as well. So guys in the chat, don't be afraid to promote your all's channel too. We're all kind of like the same family. We all want each other to do great. Especially James. James has a YouTube channel, a great one.
Thank you.
Yeah, and just subscribe to all of us, because we all want each other to succeed.
Yeah, Crystal Lake. Yeah. He was on the live stream earlier. He's a regular on my channel, so I'm glad he's over here now.
Oh, that's awesome.
Thanks so much for joining and subscribing, man.
My parts are showing. Oh man,
I like just being on Tatooine is cool, but
But there's only one problem I don't like with Tatooine. I don't like sand.
It's close and
it gets everywhere. Like.
Y'all know that thing that Qui-Gon's talking into is like a razor, like a Gillette razor right here, without the head on it, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
That was the prop they used.
Oh, guess who just joined the chat? We got Darren from the Slaughter Lamb. How you doing, Darren?
What's up, Darren? Long time no see.
Oh yeah, I know him and Frank are looking forward to their appearance on here with the New Hope. That's what their guy is signed to.
Hey, Darth Maul.
Look at that sexy motherfucker.
Dude, I'm telling you, he looks so fucking badass.
Dude, so good.
Like, I kind of like him and Venom got like the worst treatment, like Venom from Spider-Man 3. Just hardly got any screen time.
Yeah.
Dude, he should have been. I mean, this obviously everybody knows this. Everybody thinks this. He should have been involved more heavily in these prequels. Like, could you imagine like a little bit of a rivalry between him and Anakin? Like Anakin wanting to take over as the apprentice of Darth Sidious. Like at some point, yeah, and then like maybe Anakin kills Darth Maul, like stabs him in the back, and then like I don't know. There's potential there for a really compelling story, I think, man.
Yeah,
and and everybody loved Darth Maul, man. At least throwing him in a second. I think, actually, yeah, all three, Chris, for sure. Because like I said, you could have developed that. You could have seen Anakin turn over to the dark side maybe a little bit, and then again, like maybe Darth Maul and Anakin are kind of filling that same void a little bit, and they just I don't know. I could see that for sure.
I feel like this movie could have ended with Qui-Gon dying, and then Obi-Wan being left for dead while he thinks he's dead, and then Darth Maul gets away and goes back to Palpatine.
Yeah, like kind of like the end of Attack of the Clones, where Obi-Wan and Anakin got just manhandled by Count Dooku. But just let that be Darth Maul. And when the ever like Jedi's arrive, that's when Darth Maul goes away, and then he comes back in the second one.
Yeah.
Well, I would have preferred that.
That would have been so unexpected for the first movie of a trilogy too. It would have been so cool.
Yeah.
Crystal Lake Counselor 1977 says, "Guys, which lightsaber hilt is your favorite?" I have to go with Luke's saber in Revenge. I'm sorry.
Oh yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's mine. I either like Luke's son from Return of the Jedi, or I liked Mace Windu's.
Yeah.
Mace Windu's.
Yeah, those are my two favorites.
I created a badass one with Cal and Fallen Order on the Xbox, but that's beside the point.
Yeah, Brad will not shut up about that game.
I like now Luke's is badass with the gold and black switch
part. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. That's probably my favorite, But I kind of like Count Dooku's because it's kind of different. It's got that curve to it.
That looked, yeah.
Yeah, I say that was awesome. Just wanted to point out real quick. Chris shared a link to his channel, I believe. Chris, correct me if I'm wrong. Go check over the House of the House of the Living Dead. It's him and Destiny Faulkner, two very amazing people. So please go check out their channel, especially Camp Counselor. Chris has a Friday the 13th series coming up in the near future in the summer. So be sure to subscribe over to him and so you can get updated on that.
That's right.
And then I wanted to point this out real quick too, Erica. For real, James, Brett, Chris, Brad, Matt, all you guys are great. Erica, thank you so much for that. That's very, very kind words.
Erica,
I know these two are, but me, there's still a lot of work to be done with me.
Nah, man, you're great.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I always gotta put the hurt on somebody.
Erica, you're great. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, and just for your support for everybody's channels. We all trust me, it does not go unnoticed for us.
All right,
this is where we're about to make that big bet.
Yeah, I do love the betting and the consequences of the race. I quite like the the wagers, the stakes they put up here. It's cool. Watto is cool. He needs to shave, but he's still pretty cool.
God, why is Anakin blaming Sebulba? Sebulba was just don't hate the player, hate the game.
There you go.
Little whining child.
Did you guys ever play the Piracy game for the N64?
I was gonna. Yes, I did.
Yeah, I love that game. Brad, we got to do a video sing on top Star Wars game. That's Star Wars idea. Write it down.
Oh yeah, it's already on the list, my friend.
Okay, see, that's why Brad's my partner, just in case I forget stuff like that.
That's one of the first things I wanted to do, is because it's awesome, man.
Mm-hmm.
You guys ever play Star Wars Galaxies?
Galaxies, no.
It was it took place. It was like before the Old Republic came out. But it's just like the Old Republic. It was great.
Here's the bad news. Okay, I went so long where I wasn't really into games and whatnot. Like, there's a time, like just through school, essentially, I kind of got more into it after high school. But I never played any of the really good Star Wars games, man. Like the Knights of the Old Republic and the original Battlefront games. I never played those, unfortunately.
Okay.
But I did start. I played the two Battlefront games they made recently, which they were okay. And the Fallen Order, man, was I did play that, and that was probably the first full length campaign kind of game that I played, and I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. The Battlefront 2 for the PS2 is like literally in my top 5 favorite games of all time. I was absolutely awesome at that game, but it's so different from the new Battlefront. I just don't like the new style of the new Battlefront.
I never played the one on the PS.
The PS2
either?
I never played it.
Oh, dude, so good. And plus it's still being charged for like $50 too. That's how good the game was.
Wow.
Yeah, it's hard to find still.
Actually, I actually can go for my mall right now, and I can see it like in a glass display case for like $50 to $60. I'm like, if only I had the money.
I think I ended up buying it a few years back, but I still never played it because, I mean, I don't know. Did it have a campaign at all or anything? I don't remember.
It did actually. It did have like a campaign where you do like certain missions and you become like the Jedis and stuff.
This is where we learn. Anakin never had a father, and we can't explain where he came from. I
know where he came from. The stupidest thing ever created in Star Wars. Midichlorians. God.
So essentially, she's like Mother Mary?
Yes. Yeah, literally. So it's Anakin Jesus?
Yeah.
I don't know why they went that route. I don't know.
Or is Anakin? No, never mind. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's silly. But you see Qui-Gon kind of gaining interest on this kid. This part's kind of funny. You're such a joker, Annie.
Oh, dude, Chris had an idea. I can't believe I missed this. So sorry, bud. Picture this. Anakin has hatred for Maul for killing Qui-Gon. They have a rivalry in all 3 movies, and then they have to work together when Anakin does turn into the dark side.
Yes. That's exactly kind of what I was thinking, man. You add in that part where. Sorry. Anyway.
What's up?
I think that's a fantastic idea, Chris.
Dude, again, any of these ideas are a lot better than what we did get.
Do you mean like so are you referring to like so Anakin and Darth Maul have like this rivalry throughout the 3, and then when they leave Maul for dead, perhaps like Palpatine moves on to Anakin, and then the new Maul and Obi-Wan have to team up to fight this powerful Anakin? Is that what you're saying?
I think kind of what, like, they have the rivalry. Anakin's always pissed at Darth Maul because he freaking killed his boy, like Qui-Gon, like as a kid, like he's like, oh shit, he killed my boy, my the guy that saved me from being a slave and yada yada. And then they kind of have a rivalry. It starts out good versus evil, right? Like Anakin is he's the good guy, and you start to actually think he's a good guy, right? And then towards the end of the trilogy, he kind of gets recruited over to the dark side by Sidious, kind of like how it turns out. And then they have to work together, and then maybe Anakin freaking stabs him in the back and kills him, or freaking leaves him for dead or whatever. Just kind of seeing his turn to the dark side, like crossing that line of justice, I guess, and something like that is kind of what I was imagining when he said that.
That'd be cool.
Crystal Lake, in Return of the Jedi, Vader caught Luke's saber as he was attempting to strike at Palpatine. Did Vader block Luke to save Palpatine, or Luke from giving into his anger and turning to the dark side?
Good question.
Wow.
Didn't even think about that. I always thought just Luke strike the Emperor just because of his anger, and Vader was just protecting his master. But that's a very good, interesting theory.
I like that.
Yeah, that's actually really nice. I like that. That kind of starts that redemption process, right? Like you strike me down. Well, that's the wrong quote, but strike me down with your anger, and he's just not letting him do it.
I cannot wait to get to Return of the Jedi for that particular scene because there's just something like a funny meme I saw. But
yeah, you got me thinking right now, Crystal Lake. Damn, that's a good one.
Is this Darth showing up here? Darth Maul?
Yes. In the dark where we don't get to see his cool freaking face.
I like his hilt too, man.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a long shaft.
Yeah, he does.
That's what she said. Phil B. Dan, Anakin is more annoying than the kid from Jingle All the Way. You damn right he is. All Anakin does is whine.
We got Chris Galloway in the house, dude. Freaking our boy from Two Dudes, or God dang, not Two Dudes.
Yeah, I was like, I'd say Dave McCray's gonna be like, what the hell?
Yeah. No, from Beers with the Bros, dude. We did a pretty sweet episode today. We can't wait to share with you guys, comparing 70s horror to 80s horror, dude. We'll have that out for you guys soon. It's gonna be a good episode.
Yeah, we're surprised that we ended it like about an hour and a half because we literally could have talked 5 hours on that subject.
Easy.
Erica says, I just like saying Sebulba much more than I like Sebulba. His name is just more awesome than he deserves. Yeah, it really is an awesome name. Sebulba.
Oh, hey, I want to get me another drinky here before this pod race starts up. So carry on.
Brad's favorite scene in the whole movie.
Dude, you're leaving me?
Yeah, that's just how Brad is. When something bad's about to come up, he always leaves.
I'm not a big fan of this scene, but it's okay. It's not the worst.
Like, will you be like? I know you don't like this pod racing scene, but do you like just the concept of pod racing?
I do. Oh, dude, like I was saying earlier, the N64 game, I love that game. It was so great because I mean, I like racing games to an extent, but that was really cool.
Dude, and I actually thought of this idea today. What if they did a pod racer movie for Star Wars?
So it's like a base in Tatooine.
Yeah, like it's like, let's just say it's a more serious Talladega Nights. Probably a bad comparison. Let's do Ford versus Ferrari. Like, kind of do like that. Like this, like random person trying to create the best pod racer and be the best pod racer in the entire galaxy.
I think they could definitely do a pod racing episode in like Mandalorian or something at least.
Oh,
like
that would be sick.
They go to Tatooine all the freaking time, dude. That's Mando's favorite planet.
I think we got a new person in the chat. Yeah. YouTube user. Welcome, YouTube user. Remember when Star Wars was good? It's like I said earlier. It's like not all the Star Wars movies are perfect, but honestly, they're not. It's not necessarily a bad one. Again, the closest ones you can say is The Last Jedi and Attack of the Clones. But again, they're good and just in their own unique way.
Hell yeah. Let's see.
Because like the third act of Attack of the Clones was really badass in my opinion, but we'll get more into that on that watch.
Did you show this one from Chris?
No, I was getting ready to go to that one, but you take it.
He said, Palpatine created Anakin. I don't care what anyone says. He created his ultimate apprentice, not knowing he would one day be the reason for his ultimate defeat. That makes sense. Palpatine's a powerful dude, man. Like he said in the in Rise of the. I mean, I don't know. I don't think he was needed to bring. I don't think they needed to bring him back in the sequel trilogy, but they did. And he said in the movie, he said that he created Snoke and every voice you've ever heard and all that. So like, yeah, he does create things, man. He knows how to create life. He can influence the midichlorians to create life.
Hey, James, can you do a timestamp real quick for me? Because for some reason, Disney Plus just loved to freeze on me right there when the good stuff is about to come up.
Sure, we're at 55 minutes and 57 seconds.
55 minutes and
57 or 56 minutes and 3 seconds.
Okay, here, let me just go to 56:08.
Yeah, so 56:13.
Yeah, okay. I'm not that far behind. I'm not. It doesn't have to be exact, like, because I know what we're getting ourselves into. See, like, I'm not sure. Like, this is like all this wasn't in the original cut. Like, introducing all these pod racers. Like, they just did Sebulba and Anakin in the original stuff.
This is a pretty cool sequence, like the build up to it, but it goes on too long, man.
Let's see.
What the fuck?
Why?
Because we need the good fart joke, Bert.
Guys, who do you presume Snoke to be before we learned he asked? I thought Snoke was just like a clone of the Emperor. Literally, that's what I thought. But Snoke was a very interesting character, but they just wasted his potential. Thanks a lot, Ryan Johnson.
I thought he was going to be. I thought he was going to be Darth Plagueis. Honestly, I was kind of pulling for that.
See, like, I cannot wait for them to introduce Darth Plagueis into this. We know him by like word of mouth, but I actually like to see it like a movie or a TV series with him in it.
I'll just swap to the freaking backup headphones at some point. Cool sequence here, man, but God, I don't think the actual race itself was directed very well.
This whole thing just dragged really a lot.
I agree, man. We got a nice Jabba here, though.
Yeah.
I can even speak a little bit of the Hut.
Yeah?
Yeah. Baju ba da cha ba de ba boom ba. Boom ba da cho ba na the Wookie nipple crunchy. That's my favorite. That's my favorite Family Guy joke. Jabba the Hutt Griffin.
I like. I don't mind Jabba being here, man. I don't think that's necessarily fan service. They're on Tatooine. They're in the area controlled by the Hutts. Makes sense. It's a nice little callback.
Emily and Erica. Emily, fart jokes are always great. And then Erica says there's never quite like a good fart joke.
Especially when Jar Jar is involved.
Oh man. Jar Jar can get away with it though.
I love the pod racers though. Like not the racers, but like the machines themselves, like
the actual vehicles.
Yeah.
See, that's why, again, like I was telling James as you were out here, Brad, that a pod racer movie would be so cool to do, just to introduce more designs for pod racers.
It'd be a nice little spin-off to do like on Disney Plus of some sort, like just something small, something short. It'd be kind of cool to go back to that. If it's done right. Again, I don't like the way this one's directed.
Yeah, let me get this comment real quick right before the race starts. Chris says, I thought he was going to be Darth Plagueis, but from what I understand, he just failed clone of Palpatine. Like he was just a failed clone of Palpatine.
Yeah, but Palpatine said he created Snoke at the beginning. I don't know what exactly that means, but I don't know. Apparently it's a creation. There's Warwick Davis there, Leprechaun himself, by the way. He's in all of the Star Wars movies.
What's the name of that one movie? Like it's completely obvious. He's like a gnome or whatever. Not a gnome, but not important. But
a gnome.
Yeah, I was like, what?
I was like, well, gnome.
So if you notice here, like every freaking, like once it starts getting into the race, everything's shot from left to right. There's no changes in the way that it's shot. There's nothing really compelling about it. Every scene is the exact same. Like it's just kind of done kind of for such a big moment. It was done kind of lazily, I think.
I don't get how Sebulba's that fast with those freaking like two big things at the very front.
Right here, left to right.
At least it ain't like NASCAR. At least it ain't like NASCAR. Like, oh look, another left turn.
It just gets repetitive, man. Like it's just you get these occasional little different views, but every time it's a shot of multiple racers, left to right. This does make me want to play that game, though.
Yeah, me too.
I kind of feel like it's really adapted for children with small attention spans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can because mine. Yeah, for me, I've always thought it just goes on too long. But
I would call it the ooh ah effect. Like ooh ah.
Yeah, no, I feel you on that. Yeah.
I just think that a better director could have done this scene a lot better. I think it could have been done a lot better. And George had his moments as a director, but overall he wasn't very good. He was a great story concept. He's great at coming up with the stories, but
oh gosh, Brad, you gotta get control of your buddy here. Now it could be because of me. I've been drinking, but wouldn't it be cool if we just had D-list celebrities placed into pods and had them race? I would be, I would be down for that. I know a couple of celebrities I like to put them on there. Cardi B being one of them.
What?
or she could do the sound effect for the pod racer engines.
Jesus.
You see C-3PO's head spinning, dude.
Yeah, man.
I like the creatures they put into this, the new Star Wars creatures.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, I always like new Star Wars, like creatures and all that. Like again, just practical effects stuff like that. Just how cool they can make them.
Yeah.
Again, I understand you can't always go practical effects, and you have to do CGI. But yeah, those don't go crazy on CGI. Yeah, see, and all this right here is some additional stuff they added to the movie.
Yeah, there's just not enough here for me to be emotionally invested. I mean, you have the stakes they added in, but that only takes you so far. The ending of it's pretty cool.
Do you think that we should have had more moments in this film where Anakin, you can see that this little kid has something evil in him?
Yeah, they actually had a deleted scene where Anakin was beaten up on another little kid about something. I was like, that would have been an interesting thing to put in there just to kind of show his anger.
Yeah.
Like, if it were up to me, I would have freaking Anakin be like the freaking Omen kid. Yeah, like Damien.
Damien, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Look, because I don't want a nice, wimpy Anakin kid. I want him to be dark as shit. Like,
that would have been cool. I think that would have been cool to see shades of it, and then Qui-Gon wanting to steer him in the right direction.
Yeah, to help him.
Yeah.
But again, like I keep on hearing this term lately, but like a father figure.
Yeah.
Or like Obi-Wan sees the darkness, but Qui-Gon sees light. And it's there's a little struggle between both of them where Obi-Wan's like, I truly don't think this kid it's a good idea to train this kid. I can feel, I can see his demeanor, the way he changes, and and Qui-Gon just won't listen to it because he's the master.
That would have been really cool.
It would create a more dynamic between the two.
We just got a new we just got a new Star Wars fan in the chat. Destiny, how are you doing?
Hey,
there she is.
See, I knew I could convince her. Uh-oh. I hear a spoon. Oh, wrong one. There he is.
There he is.
Please tell me you're spinning the spoon where it's those like little lightsaber spoons where they glow. Where you get in those cereal boxes. I forgot the brand of cereal.
Cheerios, dude.
Yeah, it was Cheerios. Like Cheerios came with those spoon lightsabers. Please tell me you're spinning those.
Well, I don't know which one came with it, but I know that's Chad's favorite cereal, dude, from the other day.
Oh yeah, that is right.
Honey Nut Cheerios or plain?
Oh, see, it better be honey because plain is just bad.
I can't get into the plain unless I'm eating them like dry with some
as like a chest mix or something.
Yeah,
or a trail mix.
Oh yeah.
But no, Chad Destiny, thank you for hanging out with us. We're just talking Star Wars and just chilling.
Did he crush it?
Yes, Chris, and please make sure Chad's on his best behavior.
Look how big freaking this other Sebulba's freaking racer is compared to Anakin's. Dude.
Huge. Chad, that 12-pack of Bud Light that you brought to my house that one day, I still have some. This is the last one. They've been here forever, dude.
Chad did say honey nuts. So, okay, that good. Like I was getting concerned about that.
Redemption.
No, man. Chad's a Chiefs fan, so he's always going to be good in my book.
He's a good dude.
Yeah, he really is. Like we had a great time on Creeping It Real this past Monday.
Nice. Oh, thank Braden for the Bud Light. Oh, Braden, thank you so much. This is the final one. It's been like 2 weeks.
I can't believe this pod race is still going on, guys. Like this thing just goes on. For
in the original cut, it's already over.
Is it?
Yeah, but they just added a lot of additional scenes to it, like that person trying to set up like the frog legs in the stands. Like, why?
Yeah.
Like, are we supposed to care about the frog legs? But
no. He just wants to build the. He just wanted to build the atmosphere, I guess, like the Star Wars.
Yeah.
Universe.
Kind of like how NASCAR is with the cotton candy and the popcorn and beer.
This last lap, I don't mind, but dude, it just takes so long to get to this point.
Yeah, I know, because, we could be like, having Darth Maul. Like, damn, it's frustrating now the more I think about it. Just 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's been going on for a long time. It's dragging, man.
Yeah, so Boba gained more freaking time than Darth Maul. It's ridiculous.
I thought you liked this scene, Bert.
No, I do like it, but now it's just thinking about it, like, I'm getting pissed off. Because I love Darth Maul.
Again, this last lap's pretty good. You get some actual personal things going on here between Anakin and Sebulba, which is cool. It's fine. But, God, it takes so long to get here. Sebulba crashes out. He starts spinning.
That's a cool looking scene.
Boom. Oh, yeah, that is cool.
How you fucking lived is beyond me.
Yeah, I know. Voodoo. Oh, Poodoo. My bad. Can't speak Sebulbian.
Hey, they said.
Yeah.
Erica, LOL, I only commented on the link for this thing like 10 hours ago.
Seriously. It just goes on, man.
Oh my god, that's a good Star Wars joke right there. I'm almost got like a Anakin Skywalker single tear from Revenge of the Sith going on right now.
Jabba's asleep, dude. We all are. Anakin was celebrating that Turbo Man doll, dude. He said, "I got the Turbo Man doll."
I got a Turbo Man for Johnny weeks ago. It's nestled safely under the tree. Put that cookie down.
No.
That's going to be a fun freaking...
It's turbo time. Batteries not included.
Yeah. The Sinbad in that was good. It was really good.
Oh, yes.
What's up, Tata Turtle, man?
Nobody likes you, Booster.
I like Boost. See, I like Booster. Screw you guys. Well, I already know this. If we ever do a live watch for Jingle No Way, I know who we're bringing on.
Hell yeah.
Oh, look, a shiny red ball. I love that movie.
There we go, guys. What can you not enjoy about our show right now? We got Jingle All the Way and Star Wars going on.
Because of 2 minutes? You can let me 2 minutes? Watto here, dude. He's been defeated.
Yeah, and gosh almighty, he just fell hard in Attack of the Clones.
Yeah, he really needed to shave at that point. Yeah, Chris. Oh, yeah. I'm not a pervert. I'm not a pervert.
I know not the right movie, but it's not the Tuma. Not the Tuma.
I'm going to make it. I'm going to make it.
These cookies are so good. Put the cookie down. That's my favorite line of the whole movie. This is where they sell the pod racer, and Anakin's about to get the best news of his entire life.
Hell yeah, he is.
I have a question. Maybe I missed something. Does Qui-Gon see that he has Force capabilities?
Yeah, like he'll explain it later to the Jedi Council. He says like he sees things before they happen, and that's why Anakin was such a good pod racer. Okay.
Yep, and he did the midichlorian count already.
Yes,
too. They took his blood, and he had extraordinarily high midichlorian count, more so than Master Yoda. He said, I think.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Yeah, which that's crazy because Yoda's like the strongest Jedi I've ever lived. When it came to the Force, that is.
Mm-hmm.
Flameflower, how are you doing, buddy? This is my least favorite Star Wars movie. Just wanted to say hi and hit the like button for y'all. Dude, thank you so much. I'm going to guess already that Attack of the Clones you liked more than the Phantom Menace, which I do see that a lot, actually.
I do too. Actually, I've seen that on a lot of people's list, and I guess if you don't have that nostalgia, I guess maybe it makes sense. But I still think the ending of this really makes up for it. But either way, man, thanks for stopping in and saying, hey, man, it's always good to see you around.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, James, I think you're right, man. I don't like the fact that they went back this far in Anakin's career, like in his life.
Yeah.
But the fact that they did, I mean, there would have been a nice opportunity here to see him conflicted at an early age, but we didn't really see any of that. And I think that would have been a nice addition to this. If you're going to go back this far in Anakin's in his life, it really would have been a good opportunity for that.
Yeah, you know that you see that image of Anakin. He's on Tatooine. He's walking, but you see his shadows casted up on like a rock or something. And it's Darth
dude,
Vader's
that's
shadow.
a beautiful shot.
I love that. Yes.
Yeah, like it would have been nice I mean, it's foreshadowing, but it would have been nice if they had capitalized on that foreshadowing by seeing that he's conflicted all throughout the film. Like they just make him out to be the sweet, nice little boy here, like throughout the entire thing. And
again, that's
Yeah, it makes it kind of inconsistent when you're watching the trilogy because he's kind of batshit crazy in the second one at times. Like, if you're gonna make him all nice here, I mean, maybe carry that on, maybe throw a couple little clues out there, but and then in the third one, make him just really take a turn for the worse, and that's kind of what they did. But I don't know, he was kind of weird in the second one.
Yeah, again, like that's like back what I said earlier. I want him to be like little Damien from the Omen. I didn't want a nice sweet kid. If I want a nice sweet kid, I'd watch freaking Jingle All the Way.
There you go. Exactly. I mean, like he's a slave for God's sake. So you have to have some sort of inner turmoil and anger.
Yeah, anger, like be pissed off, be mean.
Yeah, you get angry. You get mean.
That's the only way to play. I'm sorry, Patches, but I'm not much of an angry person.
Could you imagine if he like purposely cheated to try to kill during that pod race? Like he was trying to kill like the people in the race.
Yes.
Like then you can see like, oh shit, this kid is not all.
Exactly.
Nice.
Maybe he kills Sebulba in there at some point. Like actually freaking kills him,
Exactly.
Or Sebulba say a mama joke, and that's when Anakin just loses his shit.
I really think if George would have if he would have passed these stories on to somebody to write the scripts, we would have seen more of that kind of thing, the subtle little nuances there within his character. I think we would have seen that, but
right. And there he goes on to his next adventure.
Good music, though.
Oh, we're about to get into some good stuff.
Oh
yeah, we're about to get a little tease for later.
Yeah, on our Star Wars lightsaber battle list, we actually did this one coming up. We actually do not count as a fight because of the word of what Brad said. It's just this was a tease, not an actual full length fight.
Right.
Yeah, more of a little plot progression thing and a tease. Anakin, drop.
Dude,
look how short he is, though.
Oh, size don't matter, my friend.
No, I was just saying it's just.
God, that's so badass.
Yeah, the music too is good.
And just like the sound effects too with the lightsabers are a lot more enhanced.
I don't like how they freaking zoomed in so close, though. This is a cool shot, though.
And then this is where we get the introduction to the Force jump. Actually, no, it's not, because Luke Skywalker didn't return the Jedi, so scratch that.
He did an Empire too.
Yeah, he did do it. Yeah. Gosh, I need to catch up on these movies. Glad we're doing this series.
You find them full of surprises. This is the introduction of freaking Darth Vader and Obi-Wan, though.
Mm-hmm. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Pleased to meet you.
When I left you, I was but the learner. Now I am the master.
Erica, can you imagine how different things would have been for Anakin, for everyone for that matter, had Qui-Gon Jinn lived to train him? I've had talks with people about it, like a massively different situation. I could not agree more, because probably we would have never gotten Darth Vader if Qui-Gon were still alive.
Yeah, dude, that would have been. Yeah, that's exactly what Chris says here in a second. Here,
do you know the Marvel show that's coming out calling like What If?
Yeah.
Yeah, what if they did that for Star Wars?
Dude, that'd be so badass.
Yeah, boom, Disney, if you're listening to me, I just came up with another multi-billion-dollar idea.
Mm-hmm.
I like, I think that's spot on, Erica. I think what kills me about these movies is Qui-Gon isn't mentioned after this movie until the very end of Revenge of the Sith. Like, you never see Anakin reminisce about him. Like, you never see him experience that loss. Like, he's at his funeral later, but like, he never really. Yeah, he never really talks about him, man. And it would have been cool to see him at least mentioned from time to time from Anakin. Like, maybe Qui-Gon, the loss of Qui-Gon is a factor in him turning to the dark side, like experiencing that loss, and then his mother's loss in the second one.
Yeah.
Oh, and then of course we get the whole Anakin, I'm cold. Like, well,
let me warm you up, little boy.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I'll warm you up later. Just give me a couple of movies.
Just give me a couple of movies.
Oh, and for everybody watching this for the first time, remember that bracelet or the necklace, because that'll come to play, or that'll just be like another foreshadowing for the future.
These two get married later.
Brad, spoilers. But Chris, I thought you were going to control Chad. Justice for Jar Jar. No, fuck Jar Jar.
Darth Jar Jar.
See, I will admit that that first shot of Coruscant right there looks really cool.
I love Coruscant, dude. I think it's such a cool planet.
I would call it just New York, but as a planet.
I really like the idea of Coruscant, though. I think it's pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with that. Like, just being a political planet, and of course having the Jedi be there too.
Yeah, like the capital of the freaking galaxy, dude.
Oh, look who it is!
Did you guys know this was Palpatine here on your first?
When I was a kid, I had no idea who anybody was.
Yeah, same.
And then when I watched the original trilogy after watching the Phantom Menace, like when my brother made me watch them, I'm like, oh my gosh, like, so they're doing this route. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Well, I was very familiar with the original trilogy, and I still didn't realize this was Palpatine. I mean, I was 9 years old, but I still didn't realize this was Palpatine when he was on here. I don't know if it was designed to be like a twist. I honestly don't remember, but it's pretty freaking obvious.
Yeah, but like, I guess just what threw me off is he has hair.
Yeah, he's got the hair, man. I think as a kid, I was like, oh, it's another old guy. But yeah, if I would have seen it as an adult, it wouldn't have. Yeah, no question.
Anakin, go with the weird. Yeah, it's like, go follow your woman.
Yeah. So,
like, why are you concerned with what Qui-Gon says?
So weird that they had kids together and their kids kissed. Fucking A, man.
See, look, yeah, what Jar Jar just said right there. Pity Hots. I'm like, Jar Jar's the freaking evil Sith Lord. He's influencing Anakin's mind. How did we not see this before?
He's very sus.
It's like, yeah. I said, Boss Nass taught me a technique, Anakin.
It's the motor.
No.
Erica says, well, even at his funeral, Anakin was already looking at Obi-Wan like, well, what do I do now? Kid, right now you mourn a giant loss. Exactly. That's exactly, like, he doesn't even seem to care, dude, even though he's the one like that he's formed the connection with in this movie. Like he doesn't know Obi-Wan at all at this point. Like he just met him on the freaking plane or ship or whatever that was, and he doesn't seem to care at all. And it would have been nice to see that impact him a little bit more and be more of a reason, like maybe the first step in him turning to the dark side, since we haven't seen anything yet.
Right, exactly. Guys, I will be stepping out for just a couple minutes, but I'll be right back. Okay?
Yeah, you're good to go.
You're not missing much.
Yeah, so you're not. Yeah, so you're not missing much. Like it's just like what we call a bathroom break at the part of the movie.
Yeah, it's all getting political here, guys. That's for sure. That's Keira Knightley there.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like I could have never thought that. What was the medic? Was that a mannequin in the background?
It's art.
Why?
It's tactful. It's nice. It's this is what they went for in this time frame.
At least the mannequin could put on pants.
No. You can't put pants on art.
Wherever the hell that creature mannequin was. See, I do like the look of the Jedi Temple.
Yeah, I mean, aside from the CGI portion of it, I love the way the whole idea behind Coruscant, man. And the Jedi Council, they're all sitting here with their arm, I guess.
And then there's CGI Yoda.
Yeah, I hated they changed that, man.
Yeah, I know. I love Puppet Yoda.
This just looks so fake.
Cartoon. Yeah, at least, I'm not saying like Puppet Yoda looked any better, but
dickheads over there, dude.
Hey, that's a Kawadi Mundai. You showed him some respect.
Well, sorry, he shouldn't have shaped his head that way.
Well, he can't. Oh, whatever. I'm not going to get into it with you.
Look at the way they're all sitting there just thinking, dude.
Actually,
dude, I'll tell you, Mace Windu, I love, man.
Yeah, Samuel Jackson. Yeah, dude. But no, the one right beside him to the left of Mace Windu, that's actually my favorite Jedi Master of the whole.
Plo Koon?
Yeah, Plo Koon. Love Plo Koon. I wish we could have got something more with him.
Yeah, I like him. And Mace, man, was such a adding Samuel L to this, man. How freaking badass is that?
Yeah, to add that star power. But yeah, with Plo Koon, he's actually the best pilot of all the Jedi Masters before Anakin came.
Yeah, I like Plo Koon. I'd like to know a little bit more about him.
Yeah, he was in the Dreamcast game. Like you were in the Dreamcast version of Phantom Menace.
I never had a Dreamcast until it was too late. I didn't play that.
Dreamcast was an underrated system, in my opinion.
Look at this red ass floor, dude. Like the way they freaking, I just don't get it, man. It gets even worse in the next two movies. Like
that looks like a good carpet.
Yeah, in the next movie though, it's a blue. Like if you watch the behind the scenes stuff, the whole room they're walking in is blue. It's a blue screen, and they put all this stuff in the carpet, the walls, the mannequins. Everything is fake ass. And it just kills me, man. It's like just have the freaking effort of putting a set together, like just one set.
Agreed.
Use CGI sparing, like use it to enhance battles, but put a damn set together, man.
What's Chris saying here? Why is Homeboy's necks that long though? He didn't have to be all extra about it. Oh, are you talking about that long neck Jedi Master with the thin? Dude, yeah. I don't get. Oh, okay. I'm glad we're at this scene because somewhere here, E.T.'s freaking connected to Star Wars. Yes. So, guys, pay very close attention to this because you're going to see the freaking E.T. creature.
Chris, I tell you, that dude with the long ass neck, I think that's an easy target for a lightsaber. Probably grow another head though.
Yeah, like for the Men in Black character.
Look at all these little things floating around. I'm like, why do you have to be so extra, man?
Well, I don't know. Like they make them pretty cool later on.
And like in the third one, he's like chucking these things down at Yoda. I'm like, just why?
Because it's cool.
It's extra, dude. It's not needed.
Okay, fine. You're right. But you got to remember, they're not lightsaber battling. They're more force fighting.
It's true. This is, I mean, okay, I don't mind this. This is cool. I like the way they do the little Senate hearings with all these things, but I don't know why they have to float around like this. They could just have microphones.
Seeing there's the Emperor, or there's Palpatine doing his work. Moved it. Oh wait, no. Was that it?
Which part you looking for, Bert?
I'm still looking for the ET part, unless if I just totally missed it. Because again, you got to really pay attention to find them.
I think it's when they're cheering.
Okay.
Or shouting. Yeah, right here.
Was that the Star Wars version of Fat Bastard? Oh, there it is. There they are.
There he is.
I wish they would put their little fingers up and they. Oh gosh, that would have been great.
It's all the same universe, ladies and gents.
I will not kneel before side. You damn right she won't.
I will say, I think the sets look best in Phantom Menace out of all three of the prequels. They're not.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Because again, like they just didn't have that kind of technology, so they didn't have to worry about it as much.
Yeah, I think they at least use some real things here. It's not completely 100% fake.
See, I am curious how Anakin's doing this. Like guessing like all the like the speeder, a cup, like how like you don't see anything.
I like the background here.
Mm-hmm.
Plug in that shit, dude.
Well, yeah, he speaks English. Yeah, see, Yoda's getting too personal here. Oh, here it is. Yeah, that's a very important set of sentences right there.
Mace is over there. Yes.
Yeah, it's like Mace never liked Anakin since day one.
He really didn't. We'll put you on the cancel, but we do not give you the rank of master. What? This isn't fair.
Well, that's like it doesn't make sense. It's like you can work at Subway, but you do not get a sandwich.
I got to change my headphones out. Mine died.
Yeah, again, we're at a good part. Or not a good part, but just a break part.
These things suck ass.
Get you situated.
Here we go. Ready to rock.
Speaking of lightsabers, though, I need to say one of my new favorite things ever is watching lightsaber Darksaber come into contact with the Berserk armor. Yeah, with that Berserk staff. Yes.
Yes. 100%, dude. When Mando and Moff Gideon were duking it out at the end, I won't spoil anything, but when they have that little battle there at the there in Mando, that was freaking awesome, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was just a really good scene. So again, if none of y'all have seen Mandalorian, go watch Mandalorian. Like it's just fantastic. And as James pointed out, with the great idea that we will probably tackle Mandalorian right before the new season comes out.
That's a bona fide idea, dude. I think that's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys, I'll be right. I'm still doing something. I'll be right back in a minute.
No, James, you are good. You're not. You're not missing
anything, bro.
Oh, I know. No, I'll be back though.
Chris, that's bullshit. What's bullshit?
He's talking about this is a disaster. It's not fair.
Oh yeah, that would have been hilarious. Yeah, that's bullshit. And it can take a seat. Yeah, Chris, I know, right? I'm like, Erica, I didn't realize you were such a Star Wars fan. Like, I'm sorry I'm butting in your all's conversation, but yeah, that's awesome. Just anybody that just loves Star Wars, you're always going to be a friend of mine.
Yeah, I didn't either, man. I think that's badass, Eric. I think that's awesome.
And just for everybody that's a Star Wars fan. He is too old. What? No, he's not too old.
That's what I don't get, dude. I never understood why he says he's too old, man. Luke's ass way older. Granted, they were desperate when Luke came around, and it was a different set of circumstances. But I never understand why they said freaking Anakin was too old, man. He looks just like all the other younglings, like I don't get it.
Yeah, I know, and like freaking Baby Yoda gets trained. Baby Yoda got trained.
Yeah, I was about to say Grogu's ass is way older than him, man.
Yeah, so this totally does not make sense.
Grogu's 50 damn years old.
Or however old he is, which we'll get into the Grogu stuff later on. Well, not in this prequel, but
no. Grogu at this point is he's probably actually alive at this point, man. He's
very, very well could. Like Yoda can have like a side girl. You never know. He could be breaking rules. Let's stay out this. Yes, sir. Oh man.
Erica said she's a huge Star Wars fan, though.
Oh, see, that's awesome. You'll enjoy Star Wars Saturdays. What we do, everything Saturdays is Star Wars with us.
Yeah, we can at some point if you want to come on the show at some point, and we can do some kind of talk if you want. I don't know.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, and not just for Erica, just anybody. If anytime you want to work with us, just say the word and just contact us. We'll make it happen the best way we can. The cringeworthy line. Oh, you're a problem, Anakin. See, James, you should wait a couple more minutes so you don't hear this cringe-worthy line.
Oh, no.
I heard Yoda talk about midichlorians. What are midichlorians?
What the fuck? All right, cool. Yeah, sorry about that, guys.
No, you're good, dude. But yeah, this is what pissed me off about midichlorians, because again, it just beats the whole purpose of Obi-Wan's speech about the Force in The New Hope. Like, it surrounds us, it penetrates us. Like, no, you're telling me that like midichlorians are like a red blood cell type of thing? Like, no, bullshit.
Yeah.
And that's what I hate about The Last Jedi too, saying that anybody can be a Jedi. No, not everybody can be a Jedi, because if everybody can be a Jedi, what's so special about being a Jedi?
Right, exactly.
No, it isn't, Sean. Erica says she's been meaning to, but she's super shy on camera. Well, hey, no pressure at all. But if you feel interested, and if you want to get on the old cam, we will. You're more than welcome. We'll do something, whatever you want to do, whatever you're comfortable talking about, and I think it'd be a good time.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely, Erica. And if you don't want to do like a live stream, but we can do like a regular recording and just just be patient with it. Like, we do not mind it at all. And plus, gosh, you should have seen me trying to record my first solo review of The Babysitter. That took me like 3 days because I was so nerve-wracking on the camera.
He kept saying, "Dude, I got to do it again. I got to do it again."
Mm-hmm.
It's fine.
I mispronounced Sarah Weaving.
Yeah. He said that, and it's absolutely not a pressure situation like Chris said.
Yeah, absolutely not. We want all of our guests to be comfortable.
Yeah. Just a fun convo about freaking Star Wars, man.
And Jar Jar Binks.
Jar Jar Binks.
He just hits the most the person who just does not deserve to be there.
It's so fucking weird to have him there. Like, what?
Yeah, he's just so out of place.
He's such a big part of this damn movie too. Misa, Your Highness. This looks like freaking Bill Murray over here, dude.
Yeah, and Chris said it best right there. Well, I mean, you're in the right community. We can help you out with that. Yeah, absolutely. We'd be happy to help anybody because, like, damn, like me and Brad got a lot of help. Like Chris and J-Man can tell you, I annoyed the hell out of them when we first started.
Most definitely, dude. They've been freaking great. Awesome people. Everybody in this little circle has been so awesome and so helpful. And yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah, and we want, of course, we want to give back too. It's more important to give back than take.
Absolutely.
What about that freaking Padawan Brady's got rocking over there, dude?
Fuck, I want it. No, joking.
Well, no, I'm not going to mess with my hair, but.
And then Anakin gets in the second one.
Yeah.
Freaking Hayden Christensen.
We never saw Luke with one of those though.
Yeah, because Luke got handed everything.
Do you think Mark could have? Do you think Mark could rock it?
See what?
Do you think Mark Hamill could rock that?
Oh yeah, I'm sure he could if he wanted to.
I would have liked to see him. I would have liked to seen freaking Adam Driver rocking one in a flashback back to the early stages of his training. Yeah, I think Mark could have rocked it.
Sure, and easily they could have CGI a hair braid.
Oh yeah, I know, right?
CGI everything else, might as well.
Yeah, might as well.
Adam Driver should have had a man bun.
Erica, I could not agree more. It's all Jar Jar's fault. You damn right it is.
He's a nice guy.
I do feel bad for Jar Jar in episode 3, like just the hidden story behind it. Like they really didn't show it on screen, but he had a really almost a more brutal way than death.
Well, it's interesting. Like he,
like, did y'all hear about that?
Mm-mm.
Kind of like his fate. It's like when the Empire took over, like he kind of became like the town like clown.
Really?
Yeah, kind of like that. Like just something I heard like a while back. Like it could be, it could be total BS, but I kind of believe it because of what the type of character Jar Jar was, and he was just like the town fool.
Well, yeah, I could see that. It's interesting though. After this movie, he's such a big part of this, and then I guess George listened to the fans. The second one, he's like, he has one little line at the beginning he's never seen again.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's in a Senate meeting at one point, but
yeah, he did the big like Senate speech to give the senator power.
But yeah, he's pretty much, this is his movie, and after that, he's gone.
I don't believe the 14. I don't blame or just not buying the 14-year-old like prince or queen. Too young.
I'm not buying it either.
I'm not buying the fact that we got C-3PO introduced to us and they just left his ass back on Tatooine for his.
But his parts were showing.
He could have, and who the fuck, like, who finished his ass? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't remember. I think that might have been. I don't know.
Shmi Skywalker.
She finished C-3PO.
You might never know. She could have taught Anakin all about technology.
He should have just came in later,
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Maybe, yeah, like you said, James, bring him in the second one. Like maybe throw R2 in this one and then C-3PO in the second one. Or C-3PO gets crazy. Like in the second one, dude. Like both of them are CGI, and they're freaking. They got that whole sequence at the droid making plant where they're freaking. We'll get into it in the next watch party, but God.
Yeah, but Darth Maul. Look, he just like it's just that presence about it. Like you just don't want to fuck with him.
Look at those eyes. As a kid, I really liked this ending sequence with Jar Jar kicking ass, but God, it's so silly now.
He did not kick ass. He got lucky through all of it. He did do one thing right.
I used to love this third act battle though, with the changing around between Anakin in space and the droid battle with the Gungans, and then obviously the freaking the Darth Maul and I'm
glad you mentioned that, because I was going to mention it like as all that just started. I don't like it. Like, I didn't mind it when I was little, because I was little and I didn't know any better. But now it just makes me mad. Like, just stay at one scene and finish it, and just go to the next one.
I'm the same, and they do that in a lot of Star Wars movies, and sometimes it works. Like Return of the Jedi was the same way.
Yeah, Return of the Jedi worked perfectly.
Yeah, and that's fine. Even Empire did the same thing, where they bounce back and forth between multiple battles. But here, man, it's just such a contrast. Like, you have such a serious freaking battle going on with Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan, and Darth Maul, and it's bouncing back with these Gungans and Jar Jar freaking throwing balls around and like tripping up, freaking like doing all this lucky stuff. It's just such a, I don't know, it doesn't mesh well. As a kid, I loved the whole ending of this, but now looking back, I'm like, just pick a tone and roll with it, man.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like Halloween 2018. You see that one, I forgot her name, but she's about to get killed, and you see little Julian, I think his name is.
Yes.
And he's like, oh shit, he's making all these little comedic one-liners, and it's like, dude, you are taking me out of a serious moment.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, I didn't have a problem with Julian. Not to get off topic, but I didn't have a problem with Julian. But when he said the whole shit and just ran out of the room, I'm like, dude, you just ruined the perfectly good tense moment.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
So that's probably a Danny McBride thing.
Yeah.
Oh, you know it, dude. You know it.
Yeah, I hope they fix that in Halloween Kills.
I hope so, man. That's what we talked a little bit about humor in horror movies today when we were talking about when we recorded that episode of the 70s and 80s horror, and we briefly kind of touched on that, but it just, they put it in almost every horror movie, but Halloween 2018, man, they went all overboard.
Yeah, it's just that they didn't use it correctly, and the whole peanut butter on my penis thing.
Oh, man, I got peanut butter on my penis.
So
fucking cringe.
Oh god! Worst, even freaking Allison cringed. Like her, the actress. Oh, you could easily. She's like, oh, what the fuck did they pay me to do?
Yeah, Andy Manichek, I think her name is.
Yeah, Andy Manichek. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. As a kid, I loved this battle, man. With the force field coming out.
Mm-hmm.
When the droids come out, we'll see it here in a second. I really liked it.
I feel you though, like this is like it's supposed to be like a tense scene, and then you have Jar Jar just fucking acrobating all over the place and accidentally fucking kicking ass, and it's
again, it's directed towards kids, obviously, but me and Brad said, as we combine like the first and the second movie combined together, you replace the Gungans with the new clone troopers and have that battle on that field.
Oh yeah, dude, make it like Two Towers, Lord of the Rings style.
Exactly.
I love
that. That's so much better. Yeah, I don't know. That's like the perfect. I'll be honest with you. I think that's my favorite trilogy of all time.
It's up there. I didn't get into The Hobbit, and that's because I haven't watched them. But Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship, Two Towers, and Return of the King, all great films.
Beautifully made films.
I actually just watched those for the first time probably last year, maybe 2 years ago.
Shocking.
Positively shocking.
Can you imagine doing like a watch along to that? Whew.
3 hours plus? Yeah.
Long.
Look at this, though. Freaking badass Jedis, man. We're about to get it, too. We're about to get the intro. The Gungan battle, I feel like you got a little bit of it, I guess, in the Battle of Hoth. No, you had the indoor battle. I was about to say, it's really the first time you had an actual battle going on with humans or, people.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's that classic noise. Did y'all hear that? Yeah, that's like one of the most overused sound effects in cinema history.
Excuse me.
I even heard it in freaking What's the name of that movie? 22 Jump Street. I actually heard that. I was like, what the hell is this noise doing in 22 Jump Street?
My name's Jeff.
My name's Jeff.
Yeah, man, that's Hefe. He wants to see the product. I can't wait to do a watch party on that. So I could quote that movie.
Fucking love those films.
Yes, I could. Yeah, there's this thing called Wi-Fi. You can get 24 hours a day on campus. You mean the internet?
The internet? Yeah, that's a great film too.
Yeah, encouraging. See, this is what I would freaking love to have right here. Jar Jar doing a big speech, kind of like what Aragorn did before the Return of the King at the end. Mm-hmm. And Jar Jar goes, "Misa not on this day. On this a day, we's fight."
This is a cool freaking sequence, though, where they're unloading these things.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, it was shaping up to be a pretty cool battle until Jar Jar started getting involved.
Until he started breathing.
Yeah.
Ooh, good eye, Erica. I like the little joke they threw into Mandalorian for Mayfeld. Maybe he's a Gungan. Is that why you don't want to show your face?
Oh, yeah, that was good. That was such a good little joke.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Chris, I'm telling you, dude, we're about to enter like probably my favorite score, man. I know, Chris. Like, we're almost there.
I don't care, man. I like the battle droids, man. They're pretty cool. Just how many of them there are.
God, Jar Jar. Watch Jar Jar's amazing throwing skills.
Look at this shit.
God.
This is cool.
See, the Gungans could have been so cool, but Jar Jar just makes them look ridiculous.
I just like the sheer numbers of the battle droids, dude.
Mm-hmm. Like, they're not going to win.
Right here. Here we go, dude.
Here it is.
In the cockpit. Oh, God.
Woo!
I love how they give this character so many great entrances.
Oh, my gosh, yes.
Oh,
epic. I'm going to turn the volume down.
Yeah, I was like, we can't get blocked for this. But no, have you ever had, like, the chill bumps, like you just get on your arms? Have you ever had chill bumps, like, all over? It just now it happened when that music played.
That moment he turns the lightsaber sideways and one comes out and the other one comes out and you're like, "That what?" Yes,
yeah, that is what we call a Star Wars freak out. Yeah, right here,
right there. Yep.
That's where I lost my shit. Like, oh my gosh, this is the coolest shit I've ever seen in my life. Gosh, so beautiful.
Yeah.
And see, that's why I like to see, like in the new Star Wars trilogy, it's a Jedi to have a double blade lightsaber.
Yeah.
Because we've never seen that.
Hey.
Because I always chose that for the games.
Yeah, Fallen Order, dude. Ahsoka's pretty badass with her two sabes, though.
Yeah, the white lightsabers.
Chris, I turned my volume up too, bro, but the freaking,
Yeah, we can't get blocked, Chris.
Wait, are you playing the audio of us and the movie through your headsets, or you have your movie playing outside externally?
Well, I got my volume on like 10, so you can barely hear it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like after this stream's over, I'm gonna watch this damn thing all over again.
Yeah.
I probably will too, honestly.
I just didn't want us to get blocked, like our video get blocked.
Look at this, dude. Look at the choreography, man. He's using the Force. He's picking up shit, opening doors with it.
Oh, dude, it's so.
Kicking people, dude. Like the last time we saw a lightsaber battle
was
Return of the Jedi, which
1986. Was it 1986 or 84?
It was 1984, 83, 80.
I can't remember on the top, but yeah, that's
I think
so. Like 17 years almost,
and it's just come. Yeah, you got freaking Jedi in their prime right here, Sith in their prime.
And just that awesome, like just where those tall beam towers like look so badass.
And how badass is Darth Maul taking on 2 freaking Jedis at the same time, man.
Yeah, and no issues, hardly any.
Winning essentially until
Yeah.
until Obi-Wan pulls a fast one.
Chris, I couldn't agree more. Making magic with this choreography, yeah, absolutely. Well, I need to go back to the behind the scenes just to see how the choreography was prepared.
It's pretty cool. I've seen it before. It's on the special features for the Blu-ray, I think, or it might have been the documentary I saw. But yeah, and then you got this shit.
Oh my god! Yeah, he beats a droid car. Bullshit. But yeah, this was a pretty good space battle, space.
Yeah, I didn't mind the space battle because it's a parallel to the Death Star trench run kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And George Lucas even said that in I think in the behind the scenes, he wanted to make he said it's like poetry, it rhymes, it's like it's a parallel to the original New Hope here.
Wait a minute. George Lucas was a poet?
He didn't know it.
Yeah, he didn't know.
I see what you did right there. I will say I don't like the yellow. Like they could have done a dark red.
I kind of like the yellow actually. It's different. It's it fits for the prequels. It fits. It's like a more of a brighter color. At this point.
I forgot when Anakin was doing the spin right there. The classic Star Fox line go, do a barrel roll.
Star Fox, dude.
So, dude, that's a movie. That's a game that should be made into a movie.
I'd like to play a new Star Fox game in general.
Well, you can get the GameCube and play that weird story one.
No, thanks.
Yeah, it was bad.
Look at these guys, dude, just floating up together.
Yeah, I remember there was a blooper where one of them still worked, so all of them were going up, and one of them's just sitting there
not in sync and shit. That music is just wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And dude, this look right here is just amazing.
Yeah, this was great. It's like. It's kind of a sensational backdrop, but it's fine. It's not distracting. Not far in episode 3. It's a little bit too much. This is just kind of in the background.
Yeah, and it was dark too, where you couldn't really see anything.
And yeah, this is cool. This is fine. And I love the tension that builds up here in a second after the little force things close.
Yeah, especially with the score too. It picks up right before it gets silent.
God, look at that choreography, dude.
Destiny, how can you not like this?
Seriously,
I'm telling you, I'm trying. I think she owns at least I know she owns at least the original trilogy. I told her to start those on first.
Qui-Gon's just cool and collected, dude. Doesn't do him any favors, but he's trying.
Mm-hmm.
So is he meditating right here?
He's doing, yeah. He's getting one with the Force.
Yeah, he's doing the what Rey did in episode 7, just closing her eyes and just breathing and just gathering the Force, just to concentrate it.
Gotcha.
I'm not sure why Rey could do it a lot easier than Qui-Gon did, but
yeah. I'll be back in just one moment, guys.
Oh, no, you're good.
You got freaking on the other end of this thing, on this battle, you got freaking Qui-Gon out there duking it out, man.
And we're here.
Yeah. And he's rolling away. He's running away from balls.
He could at least ran the other way. Yeah, Chris, I know. It's not that she doesn't like it. She just hasn't seen it. Yeah. And I told her, we're not going to pressure her into it. If she wants to watch it, she is more than happy to.
Look at this one. This is ridiculous.
Ooh.
You remember in the freaking third one when I was actually Return of the Jedi when Chewie does the Tarzan yell.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. See, now they just are playing it up where, oh shit, the good guys are losing.
Yeah, they all start losing at the same time.
Yeah, see, that would have been very interesting if the good guys lost.
It would have been, man. It really would have been. At least one of the good guys here. It all comes down to Anakin, though. He saves the day for almost everybody, except for Qui-Gon.
Yeah, see, there we go. Do the barrel roll.
I'll try spinning. That's a good trick. He would have crashed the shit out of this, though, dude.
Oh. This thing's coming up, but do you remember everything wrong with the movie in like 15 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's one on here where the Anakin goes, now this is pod racing. And the guy goes, no, it isn't. Ding!
No, it's not.
Oh, gosh. When that comes up, I'm going to say it, so be prepared.
Hey, could you guys imagine if Turbo Man came running in right here? Saved his ass.
And Booster.
All right, here we go. This
All
tension.
right, here you go.
And they all know it's about to open, dude. And the music stops. The music stops right here. It's awesome.
Yeah, just like let the noise like build up the anticipation. See, now all Obi-Wan has to do is watch.
Yeah, he can't do anything but sit there, man. This is good. This is done very well. No music, just lightsabers.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
And he just leaves him there and turns his focus on Obi-Wan. And when this freaking door opens up, holy shit.
Yeah. Look at Obi-Wan. Like, he's normally a defense fighter, but in this scene, he was a damn offensive fighter. You can fight me on it.
I like Qui-Gon's hilt, too.
Fuck, I give up.
Yeah.
Just quick.
Like, screw you, Jar Jar. We knew you would.
You would.
Chris says, think about this. They lost. War was over, but then this one little kid just happened to save the universe. I know.
Erica says, my boy Obi-Wan lets loose. Yes, he does.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good. And Chris says the same thing. No music, no lines, just a fight. It's so good, dude. The music cuts off, and it's just you're soaked into the atmosphere, man. And yes,
yeah.
here in a second, man. Freaking Obi-Wan is about to lose it, man. It's awesome.
Yeah, and again, Obi-Wan is normally a defense fighter. He's never an attacker. But in this particular scene, he lost his master, so I did not blame him one bit for being an offensive fighter.
Dude, if he would have fought like this against damn Count Dooku, man, like he would have beat his ass.
Easily. They made Obi-Wan a bitch after.
Look at that motherfucker. He's just like
going all at it.
All hard.
God, this is so good.
Dude, the choreography is so fucking good.
So fast, man.
Mm-hmm.
He just beat his ass, man.
But yeah, when I first watched it, it's like this again. Phantom Menace was my first Star Wars movie I've ever watched, so the lightsaber battles hold very high standards to me before the original trilogy.
This is good, and then that's a good way to end it. Why did this guy get his ass beat by damn Count Dooku twice? It's beyond me. Like, I hate the way they did his character after this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Agreed.
Eat this. Remember in Tremors the other day?
Oh, I'm getting ready to hear this line from Anakin that makes absolute zero sense. It's coming up. Yeah, that's it. Let's get out of here. All right, it's coming up. No shit, Sherlock. No shit, Sherlock.
What am I coming out of the hole?
Now this is pod racing. No, it isn't.
Makes no sense.
Oh, that frustrates me. Like, it's not pod racing, you idiot.
You little stupid kid.
Yeah, the Dark Lord of the Sith does not know the difference between a space battle and pod racing.
Right?
This is a cool shot right here, man. This actually looks pretty good. The explosion.
Mm-hmm.
Chris says, it's personal vendetta. War is on between Obi-Wan and Darth Maul. Yes, dude.
Oh, yeah.
It's so good, man. And I want to see that Clone Wars stuff, too, where they duke it out again, or Rebels, or whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
But hopefully, God, man, it's so good. I hate the fact he got his ass beat by Count Dooku twice.
Can I ask a stupid question? Why not Darth Maul just freaking lightsaber throw it at Obi-Wan? Obi-Wan has nowhere to go, so he can't dodge.
Yeah, he could have force chucked him again. Look at his face changer there.
Yeah, like he knows something's about to happen.
I got the high ground. No, you don't.
Yeah, I know the secrets of the high ground.
His little body just fucking. It's cool.
I don't think he actually would have survived that. But
How the hell do you survive that? But I'm glad he did, because Darth Maul's a badass character.
Maybe he cut on to one of those things lower down in the ground.
One of those little tube things that Luke fell in.
Yeah.
Promise you would train the boy.
Yeah, Darth Maul survived that, and Qui-Gon can't survive a freaking stab through the freaking stomach.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Cauterize
Kylo
it,
Ren
yeah.
took it. Man, I just want to rewind it and just like watch the battle again. Like I'm going to, like, as soon as this is over, I'm going to go back and watch this fight. As Chris says, like volume up to 1,000.
Oh, yeah, dude. Crank it up to 11, dude.
We will watch your career with great entrance, Anakin Skywalker. Again, foreshadowing.
It would have been cool, too, to see Chancellor Palpatine here kind of develop a little bit of a relationship with Anakin at some point, this young, you know?
Right.
Like, kind of lay that groundwork down. I never really thought about that before, but it would have been cool.
Again, the father figure.
Yeah, exactly. It would have been cool to kind of see that, because you don't see that at all here. That was the first time they really met. I mean, I guess they kind of met earlier, but...
Oh, Yoda's pissed. See, Yoda knows before everybody else.
Yeah.
Erica, Darth Maul was awesome, but I mean, I was still young when this RLSD was so deep down. I was just doing nothing but rooting for Obi-Wan. We all know he survived, but I was crying out, "Don't hurt Obi-Wan." I know.
I'm the same way, man. As a kid, I was like, we gotta freaking let Obi-Wan win this one, man. And he did. But now I'm like, God, come on, you could have done a better way of that.
See, this is cool right here. They play off the thing that they did with Darth Vader at the end of Return of the Jedi.
They do, but look at Anakin's ass over there, dude. He doesn't even care. He's like, let's train, bro.
Well, yeah, the kid's evil.
It's weird because like no one's crying. No one really looks sad.
Yeah, I know. Not even Obi-Wan's crying.
They're just kind of like looking at a body burning. You know, it's kind of like, oh well, that's
He
that
ain't
guy.
burning, dude. He's like just sitting there.
He's just chilling. You know, he's not even ablaze.
There's always two.
Yeah, where they freaking kind of set up the next one a little bit.
And then it's the great question: which one was destroyed, the master or the apprentice? And then, boom, we get this shot.
Yeah, I like the way they end that off. That was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Great foreshadowing. Then we get this weird celebration.
Yeah,
I would have been okay with just ending with Palpatine's face.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
Like that'd be the last shot of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been a good freaking setup for the next one, man.
Yeah, and then instead we just get a remake of A New Hope scene.
Mm-hmm.
Look at it. He's got his little freaking ponytail thing there.
The weakest ponytail.
Of course, Jar Jar has to get another gag.
Like, yeah, I didn't like this ending, man. You know, we follow Qui-Gon's history. I know he's a new character and it's the first movie with him, but then like he dies and he was such an important character and he's integral to the role of Anakin and what happens moving forward. And he dies, and then all of a sudden we jump into this big party scene. And it's like,
yeah,
fuck.
Yeah.
With Jar Jar, dude. Yoo-hoo!
Yeah, they just wasted two. Like they wasted two. See, we get another little foreshadowing. Keep your eyes off.
Get married, dude. They're about to get married.
She's praying, dude. She's a predator.
They wanted again. I think they wanted to do was create that parallel to the first one, where it ends with the celebration, the award ceremony. I think that's what they were going for. But you're right, man. I would have liked to see a darker ending, more of a cliffhanger. And they put some of those elements out there for you, but it's still just freaking too much.
Yeah, because there was peace and prosperity during this time. Like it would have been cool to end this on a dark note, because again, the Sith are slowly trying to come back, so make an impact when they do.
Yeah.
Right.
When they do, Mace Windu. Okay, before I get in trouble, let's address the chat here. Which, by the way, that is the Phantom Menace, everybody. Chris Snyder, dude, my heart hurts right now. And Andy is like, yeah, so we Sabers parting later or what?
Later what?
Yeah, it's like, oh, that's so sad. When are we going to do sparring?
I'll do flips and shit.
Like, Erica, right? Like, I know you're just a kid, but what the fuck, Anakin?
Yeah, where's your heart?
Yeah, man, right, chill, bro. More than the one that brought you here.
God, seriously.
Oh man, but yeah, at the end of the day, this just so much nostalgia, and that lightsaber fight was just everything I love in a Star Wars movie. But yeah, there's just a lot of flaws in this movie. So I would still keep my current score I have for it right now as a 3 out of 5, just your average Joe.
Yeah, I think I would do the same thing, man.
I'm with you guys. That's a fair rating, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not. I don't hate it. Like I can't say I despise the movie. Like it's disappointing, but I still have a good time with it at the end of the day.
Did you see the credits? It says Jabba the Hutt played by himself.
I
just saw that.
I turned it off, dude. I didn't see that.
Oh, I'm rewinding this.
Yeah, that's funny shit.
Jabba the Hutt played by himself. Yeah,
that's good. I didn't see that before till now.
Oh, where's Jar Jar or no Jabba? What? Oh my gosh! No way.
I have to see that. That's
cool.
Okay.
So you're telling me Jabba the Hutt is real?
Yeah. What the fuck?
Oh my gosh. That just changes everything. So they're telling me Star Wars is real, just in another galaxy. Like, what the hell are we doing discovering planets when we should be discovering the galaxy?
Exactly, dude. Come on, let's go freaking discover some shit. Erica says, one of the greatest things about the prequels, one of the greatest things the prequels gave us, more intense lightsaber battles. Yes, it is.
Yeah, absolutely, it did.
Yeah, that's a huge highlight, I think, for the prequels trilogy.
Yeah.
That, the score, and Obi-Wan, that's the big three for me.
Yeah.
Okay, if somebody's going to make a Star Wars fan film here soon, can someone just cast Chad as Jar Jar?
Noted.
Yeah.
I could see him running around, dude. Misa got to stir some shit up.
Look, I found the spoon. Well, Chris, you don't have to be here. Like, you can do whatever you want, but
yeah, I mean, we're gonna wrap it up here in a minute anyway.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up here. Yeah, right.
We appreciate you sticking around and helping us out tonight, moderating the shit out of the channel.
Yeah, you did a great job.
Yeah, it was awesome, man, and yeah, it was a blast, man, and yeah, even though it was Phantom Menace, we had a good time hanging out with all of you guys, man. Yeah,
we appreciate everybody that just came to chill with us, and once again, James, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Like, great honor for you just to take time out of your day just to spend time just to hang out with two goofs loving Star Wars.
Hey, you guys are great, and I'd love to do this again.
Yeah, of course, man. We'll definitely have you on again, and we really appreciate you coming on. And I mean, is there anything that you want to talk about that you're doing here pretty soon, or anything that you want to talk about?
So I think this Wednesday I will be, because I have two different kind of shows I'm doing now. One's called Assholes with Opinions, and then
Great name, by the way.
Thank you. And then Silence Your Cell Phones, which is a watch along kind of show. So this coming Wednesday, we're gonna have a guest on. His name is Austin. He was on the show earlier today because I went live before I went here, and and he's gonna be talking to us about the history of the Ghostface mask from Scream. He's gonna talk about the history of it that started all the way back from like 1991 and until present day. So it's gonna be cool. And then next Saturday, we'll be doing a watch along to Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2.
Hell yeah.
Oh, nice. Like, you got me sold on that Ghostface because Scream's my favorite franchise. And yeah, it's just like if there's like a deeper meaning to the mask, like I gotta know about it. So you got me as a listener for next Wednesday.
That's awesome. Yeah, that'll be coming out whatever day Wednesday is. Is that the 4th?
I think so.
Yes, I believe. Actually, no, it's the 3rd.
Okay. Yeah, this is the 3rd. I don't know what time zone you guys are in.
Eastern.
Oh, so it would be 8:30 your time.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Yeah, and then from there, I actually am in the process of making a video showing people how to rehaul a Michael Myers mask, or at least how I do it. So kind of help people who want to jump into painting and things like that. So that's what I'm kind of doing right now.
Well, what you're doing, yeah, that's awesome because you obviously know what you're talking about, man. Guys, he was showing me before the show some of the stuff he's got in the background there, and it's badass, man. He's got Roy. You can see Roy up there right above his head. He's got the mask that goes on over that, and all kinds of cool stuff.
Yeah, and my personal favorite is Freddy Krueger. That one right there, that's on your shelf behind you. Yeah, right there.
And that freaking New Nightmare, man. That thing was badass too. Right? Yeah, right there.
Yes.
This guy knows how to freaking do shit. It's awesome.
Thank you. Appreciate it, guys.
Hey, you are so welcome. And I'm glad that your shoe for my special boy, like that whole project's going good right now because we're so very excited. And once that comes out, we're going to be reviewing the hell out of it.
Most definitely, dude.
It's going to be a while, but yeah, I have a great team. Everyone's just so good at what they do, and they're all just a fun time. And I really, truly am blessed to have people who are just them. They're just great all around.
Now,
yeah, even though I did hear Jason Voorhees was a little bit of an asshole, but
I heard that too. I'm just joking.
Do you guys have
Chad's going to play a good Jason? I know it.
Oh, what's your guys' Indiegogo campaign status? Like, are you guys doing another one, or like have you done one at all, or what's going on with all that?
Yeah, we started one. I want to say it was back in October, and then that ran for 60 days. So I think it ended December 11th, I think. And then right now we're in the process of we have one in the process. And then because we didn't necessarily make enough money, I think we made like a little over 7,000, which is a lot of money. But just to shoot what we're shooting, it's going to cost us a couple thousand, depending on, because we get charged per day that we're on set. There's certain regulations we can and cannot do. To use a drone, you need a permit, and there's just so much that goes into it. I know that the cost of our actors and actresses staying where close to set and everything, it's hundreds and hundreds of dollars, which dives into like going into the thousands.
Sure.
So and then effects is going to cost us a huge chunk. So we just didn't make enough money and to make what we want to make. And we're currently in the process of hopefully sharing something really cool with you guys real soon. I don't want to put dates out there or anything, but just stay tuned because I guarantee we're going to be pumping something out very soon.
Fantastic.
Yeah, fantastic, man. Which I can't wait for the second Indiegogo campaign. So because I did the Pamela Voorhees voice message one, and now I want to do the Blu-ray one because I got to snag me a copy of the Blu-ray.
For sure.
Oh, yeah.
For
Absolutely.
sure. Yeah, I'm going to do the same thing. Let us know when just keep us posted on when you're planning on putting that out. And we'll definitely help you get that word out.
We'll definitely get the word out there for you. And guys, too, in the description below this video is James's YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Be sure to follow him because I'm sure you'll give an update too. And also, do you have a My Special Boy page too?
We do. We have a Instagram, My Special Boy Movie, and then you can go to Facebook, and I believe it's My Special Boy Movie as well, and it's a page, and we have a group. We've been a little inactive lately because we don't want to spill and start sharing too much Joe yet. But stay tuned because here very soon, I can't say how soon, but you're going to start seeing more images and just more updates, and it's going to be cool.
Okay, awesome. And what I'll do after this stream is over, I'll get that face group link and put it in the description too, so you all can join it, so you all can be notified when the latest news does come out.
That'd be great, man. I appreciate that.
Hey, you are so welcome, man. We appreciate you. How long do we want to go for here?
No, I think we're good, man. I think we got everything else. Let's see. We got Chris did mention something. He loves hearing the more somber Imperial March in the credits of the movie Phantom Menace here, which I've never noticed. I've never watched the credits. Even now I turned them off, but that's badass because that freaking theme is awesome. That's cool.
Yeah, and then Jar Jar will haunt Chad's dreams. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, most definitely he will.
Jar Jar in a hacky sack Jason outfit, chasing Chad in the woods.
Yeah. So we will keep you guys all posted on when we're doing Attack of the Clones. I know we were in the talks with somebody there with that, and we'll let you know who the guest is and everything here before too long. And
you might as well just go ahead. Yeah, because I did promise for everybody that tuned in. So let me get my list out here. If my phone just doesn't quit vibrating. All right. This is what we have. Again, we don't know exactly when the dates are yet, so be sure to follow all of our social media accounts. We will post it as soon as we know. For episode 2, we're going to have Chase Moser from Moser Movie Reviews because he is a huge, huge fan of episode 2. So we had to bring him on for that just to get his input on for episode 2. And then, of course, episode 3 for Revenge of the Sith. We're going to have, no, I'm just kidding. We're going to have Chris Snyder come on because he is a huge fan of Revenge of the Sith. So, of course, we got to get his input on that movie. And then on episode 4, The New Hope, we're going to have the Slaughtered Lamb, Frank and Darren, come on. That's going to be a lot of fun. And episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back, very important movie. So we have to get somebody we really trust on this. So we're going to go with the filthy one himself, Filthy Dan, to help us do The Empire Strikes Back. And for episode 6, if you follow Steve Merlo, he is a huge fan of Return of the Jedi. So we're going to bring him on for that one. And episode 7, we're going to have Brad's brother, Eric, come on for The Force Awakens. And then episode 8, still up in the air. We have like 2 potential candidates on who can accept such a challenge, but we'll keep you posted on that. And then episode 9, you saw him in the chat earlier. Chris, our buddy Chris Galloway, he will be doing episode 9 with us. And Jason Knight will be doing Rogue One, and the podster himself, Chad, will be doing Solo with us. And that's what our schedule is at the moment.
Yep, that's the original plan. And it's a fantastic list of peeps and a fantastic list of flicks. And I think it's going to be a good time. I think we're going to have a really good time with it. And we got off to a banging start here with our boy James and Phantom Menace, man. It was a good time.
Absolutely. No, I had a lot of fun. It's been since September since I've watched this, but when you start to hear the thoughts and everything of other people while you're watching it, like in real time, it kind of opens your eyes to certain things, and it's just a super fun time. And I'm so happy you guys invited me here because I love Star Wars. So this is cool.
Yeah, like when I heard you say like, oh, by the way, James loves Star Wars, I'm like, I'm not going to talk to you. Let me go talk to James real quick. And then here we are. Here we are. So, yeah, James, thank you so much. And everybody in the chat, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. We love doing these shows, and we plan on to do more shows for you all in the future, whether it be Star Wars or another movie hangout, or if there's just a celebration. Or I might just pop up for a quick Q&A. You never know. So, again, be sure to – actually, Brian, I'm going to let you take care of this. Where can they find us?
They can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Letterboxd, Twitter, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. Those links will be in the description. Snapchat as well has been added recently. We're going to snap some shit. I don't know exactly what, but it'll be behind the scenes, and it'll be a good time.
Good thing I control that account because I would not trust you with Snapchat.
No, you wouldn't. You definitely wouldn't.
So just follow us there to keep updated. And again, we appreciate the chat. James, we appreciate you for taking time out of your busy schedule to come hang out with us. We wish you the very best of luck with your YouTube channel. And for My Special Boy, we are going to be supporting that fan film hard. You can believe that. And guys, we will see you for the next Saturday Star Wars episode.
Yes, we will.
See you guys.
Peace.
Where did the freaking thing